It always takes me a little bit too because I have this thing you probably do too, like a setup over your head or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a
Yep.
bunch of junk on my desk. So I have to kind of try to. I'm just going to do some fussy cutting, and I've got some magazines I can go through and stuff too. Let me see if I can get
Yeah.
this. Yeah. So, oh, and I don't think anyone's here yet, so we got time. All right, which, yeah, fun. Oh, I'm so glad that you're willing to do this with me and that, we
Oh,
can
heck
give it a
yeah.
shot.
I knew
So,
since I was so afraid of it, I needed to just jump in with both feet and get it done.
yeah, that's what
So
I kind of thought. That's why I thought, well, let's do it today. Okay. This thing never quite adjusts exactly right for me. It always flips back. I don't know if your thing does that. Mine is like, all right. Anyway, that's good. Perfection is unattainable. So why do I even try? All right, let me get logged in on my iPad so I can see if anyone's here.
okay, yeah, we got a couple. We have
Oh,
randomly
good.
obsessed and Anna Pav. I can't read. I got
Pavona.
Pavona. I have
I
it too
like to
far
say it
over.
the Italian way. Anna Pavona. All
Anna
right, let's see.
Pavona.
All right, there we are. Oh, yeah, there we are. Okay, so, oh, nope, that's a different one. Okay. I got it because I tried sending the link a few times, so I have these obsolete ones, I guess. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, cool. Oh, my big gut
I'm
is in there.
really
I just
lag.
gotta move my
Are
move
you
my
lagging
belly.
like I am? I'm lagging bad.
Yes, it is. That's normal.
Okay.
And so you like turn down the volume on whatever you're doing your comment following the comments on.
Yeah, I did.
And then you'll see yourself doing something like 5, 10 seconds afterwards. I don't know. It's weird, but you'll get used to it. So all right, let me put it on all chat. And I saw Bug went live just now and I was like, dang it, because I like watching her stuff too. But oh well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, and randomly obsessed. That is Cheryl. So, Tina, and that is
Thank you.
Cheryl. So, yeah. So, Tina and I just decided a couple hours ago that we were going to go live because she hasn't gone live before and she wanted to try it out. And so, yeah. So, we're doing it. We're doing all the things. So,
We
yeah.
are. We are.
Yeah, and don't be, whoops, and my camera is shaking. Tina, you should never be nervous because you know what a dumpster fire my lives are. So you could be like, mine will never be as bad as Joanne's. So you can
Oh,
be
I'm
like,
not
yeah,
afraid of that. We're we're sisters from another mister.
there you go. Yeah. Except you're very tall and I'm kind of short. So I envy your height.
Well, my mom was
Mm.
short. My dad was tall, so you could still be, you know, it's still
Okay.
okay.
But it's still okay. All right. That's good. So I took after your mom and you took after your dad. If we, yeah.
Yeah, if we were gonna do that. Yep.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. So Tina just recently, hi Teresa Cogswell. Yeah, and hi Shelly. So Tina is from Paper Lover Crafts. In fact, Tina, I'm going to write that on scratch paper here so everybody has it, just in case they're new to your channel.
I thought about
So,
putting something like that down on my mat, and I forgot.
oh
So yeah.
yeah, well that doesn't. It's it's not necessary. There's no rules for Joanne's Live. You can just enter, and yeah. All right, here we go.
Right on.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah. So if you guys are new to Tina's channel, you're gonna love her channel because she does a lot of fun hauls and she is quite the artist. So I wanted to ask you, Tina, because I never have, when did you first start crafting?
It's been about 2 years.
Really? That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
And
So
I watched Paper Jessica Paper Terrace. Got me
yeah.
started.
Oh,
Yep.
cool. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Just
Hmm.
got paper terrace. I think she was one of my first ones that I watched too. But were you crafty like as a kid or anything?
Never.
What?
No.
Tina, you
I.
have this like untapped natural talent. You're like
Oh,
Carrie the
thank you.
Paper Monkey. She was like that. She just started crafting later in life. And yeah. And so that is so cool. I mean, like, how did you? I mean, seriously, Tina, you have like just instinctive talent then. I mean, come
Thank
on.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Well,
how did you like satisfy your creativity before like doing paper crafts then?
what was I doing? I wasn't really doing much of anything. Well, I was working full time for of course, for until I was 62, and then I retired, took
Yeah.
early retirement, and then worked part time. So then I was doing that, and just we were up here trying to get this property set up, and we were busy with all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
And then once I don't even know how I saw Jessica's video, and then I saw one from Crafty Girl Marie when she goes to all the Dollar Tree hauls and does all that. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then suddenly, and then I went out and bought all this craft stuff, thinking I would want something to do, you know. But I bought all the wood, all the glues, all the paints, all of that kind of craft stuff, not the paper craft stuff. So I've got a
Okay.
whole bunch of that stuff besides all this, and I never
Yeah.
use any of that. I never use any of it. So, but
Wow.
my one of my best friends does, and I'm like, well, Sue, you need to get your fanny over here and use it. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then I don't know. I started out making just junk journal kits, just with all the goodies in it,
Yeah.
because I like putting them together.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's like, why don't I just try to make something? And I don't even know how. It was just been a blur since then. I don't know.
Wow. And
Yeah.
you've done a lot then in like 2 years. So I had a couple more questions. This is Tina,
Hi
and
guys.
her channel is Paper Lover Crafts. And then Susie said she's been like crafty her whole life. So isn't that something? So it is interesting how some of us can come to it later. And then some of us can, like you just, well, I mean, you came to it later, or some of us can be kind of doing it even as kids. Cause I just always loved like paper, I guess. So this is Tina. So I wrote Tina above this because somebody said, oh, they forgot your name.
Oh,
And
thank you.
yeah, yeah.
And then was it who, randomly obsessed is who? Cheryl, you said?
Cheryl. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cheryl. Ooh, gosh, I can't believe I remembered that. Wow, mark the day on the calendar. But yeah, thank you, Cheryl. You're sending me recipe cards. Thank you.
Aw. Yeah, because you
Heck
were doing all
yeah.
those cooking things and stuff too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm working on one right now, but it's for someone that can't quite see it yet until she gets it. So
Yeah, I have a couple
yeah.
secret projects like that right now because I am
Yeah.
getting together in real life, Tina. I'm getting together with a couple crafters.
Oh, it'd be
And
so fun.
yeah, and so I think you know that from like live chats and stuff. So so I'm making some secret projects
Ooh.
for
Yeah.
them, and I'm not gonna show them at all. What I'll do is show them probably like on screen, like when I'm in the air flying there or something, like when I know that like, or no, let's see, I'll have it set so it airs like once I'm like already with them. That's what my plan is or something. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Or I may just not show it on screen at all. Sometimes it's fun just to I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what
Yep.
happens. But I am fussy cutting from, if you guys follow Preppy Crafty Girl, which is Jonna, she has a series right now called I Miss Saturday Morning Cartoons. And excuse me. And we were all supposed to watch this movie, Summer Magic, which is an old movie, but I haven't watched it yet, but I intend to. So on Saturdays at like 10 a.m., when she's going live with the series, she offers a free printable in her whatever that you want to pronounce that thing. And she'll have the links in her live. So I downloaded this yesterday, and then I thought, well, I'll fussy cut them and add them. I have a whole bin now. I haven't even started the journals for I Miss Saturday Morning Cartoons, but you know, it'll happen sometime. So yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Susie said she sewed and cooked as a kid and crocheted and knit, then macrame. Oh, yeah. Remember macrame like in the 70s? Big time,
Oh, yeah.
big
Oh my
projects,
gosh.
ceramics, you name it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
kind of did some of that stuff with my mom too, because my mom is real artsy. So I think, yeah, we always had something going, So yeah. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
did you grow up in Arizona, Tina, or where did you grow up?
I was born in Tucson.
Okay.
Moved to Kansas when I was 10.
Ooh.
Came back to Arizona when I was 17, and I've been here ever since.
Oh, okay. Wow. So
Yeah.
Kansas, what was
Yeah. My
Kansas
mom.
like?
My mom was from Kansas. We were in Salina, right in the middle.
Oh gosh.
It's
Okay.
humid and tornadoes and
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous, gorgeous old houses and just
Well, it seems like
certain
the
times
only
of
thing I
year.
know about Kansas is Wizard of Oz, right? Like
Yeah, yeah,
Dorothy.
that's pretty. That's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid. image you got there.
Yeah, right.
Sadly,
But you
sadly.
know what? Minnesota. Well, I'm in Wisconsin, but we lived in Minnesota for a number of years, and I think the ruby red shoes that she was it Judy Garland wore in the movie. Those are in a museum. Like I think Judy Garland was from Minnesota, so those red shoes and other things are in a museum that I haven't been to in Minnesota. So that's
Oh,
kind of like it's from the movie stuff too. But yeah,
ooh, interesting.
yeah.
That'd be cool
So
to go see.
yeah, it would be neat to go see. And, I mean, there's always, I feel like I go and see other things in other states before I see the stuff that might be, closer to home. So I don't know. But yeah. Do
Yeah,
you and your hubby travel a lot? Because I know you drive, different places and stuff, but do you take road trips or not really?
not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's work has always been. He still works full time, so
Mm-hmm.
we haven't been able to do it in that regard. Plus, we just haven't had the money for it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
so
expensive
expensive,
to
just
travel. Yeah.
ridiculous with gas
Well,
and
and
everything.
you've been kind of, I don't know what you'd say, renovating kind of in a way your property there. Like, so Tina has a beautiful
Mhm.
property and you can go see it you can see some in her videos, and then she does shorts where they're kind of driving through the area where she lives and things like that. But you'll see kind of how neat it is, and it's kind of off grid, I would say, so it's
Yes.
like really pretty and like desert looking and, and stuff too. But yeah, really cool. And so they've been, doing different things on the property. And so that's like a full-time job in itself, I would imagine. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's never
Mhm.
ending.
Yeah.
Always something to fix. Because yeah, we
And
are off grid. We run on solar, and then we haul water. So
wow.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
do you haul water from? Like, how does that work?
There's a country store midway between here in town, which is Snowflake, and
Oh, yep.
they
Mm-hmm.
have a water set up there. You can get water. So we fill up this big 375-gallon cube full of water for like $6 and bring it home.
Wow. See,
Yeah, we got
that's
cheap water
just
bill.
you are so brave. I'm like, mm-mm. I am very much like if I go camping, it has to be glamping. Like, so you're like my hero because I'm like, I'll watch those shows on Netflix and stuff like where, they'll be out in Alaska or something trying to survive. And
Oh
I'm like, I wouldn't
no,
last
pass.
10 minutes in that, Tina. I really wouldn't.
Yeah, I
So,
wouldn't want to be in the winter. No.
no,
Yeah, we
but
we get
yeah,
all the seasons here, which is good. But
yeah.
yeah, we're up in Snowflake, Arizona. It's considered high desert, but we are up in the
Okay.
mountain. We're at almost 6,000 feet
Ooh.
elevation,
So do
so we're
people
up.
ever get like headaches or something with if they're not used to it, like from the elevation or something like that? I don't know.
I'm not sure. When
Mm.
I left Phoenix, which ugh. Anyway, that's just the best thing for me to say right now versus something else. But anyway, the pollution down there was so bad. I had headaches every single day. So when I came up here, I actually felt
Ah,
better.
okay.
So I couldn't tell you on the elevation if that would make a difference
I
or not.
wonder. So I've been to Guatemala, and the elevation is like I think it was like 4,000 feet, and sometimes I would feel kind of ooky, like a little bit off, like it wasn't serious, but like I
Hmm.
don't know. It might take me like a day or two to adjust to like your elevation. I don't know. So
Could
yeah,
be. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I can't
Okay, so
remember
we
if I
have
had an adjustment. What's up?
yeah, right. Sorry. Don't mean
What's
to
up?
talk over you. So I was just saying in the chat, there's Bethany, the paperholic is in. Hi, Bethany.
Hi,
And
Bethany.
then Vera Lynn is in. Vera, welcome. And randomly obsessed said you can just call her Cheryl if you can remember that, LOL. But we both have. I think we
Okay.
both have remembered it. Like our menopause brain is like pretty good today. So
I
I
think
think
we're
we're
good for
both,
you.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
feeding each other somehow and then sending whatever signal we need to send at the time. Something. I don't
Yeah,
know how
we
we
can't
all get.
get Tina. We can't get too cocky because you know what's going to happen after that. If we get cocky, then we're going to totally forget like our own names. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I know that Cheryl also goes by Cece because she told me I could call her
CC.
Cece once. Yeah, because her grandkids call her Cece. So
Oh, right
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. So Tina, you have children, right? You have this is like Q&A with Tina. She's
Okay.
probably like, I didn't come on here to answer all your dumb
I,
questions, Joanne.
I'm an open book. You know me. I'll tell you anything.
Yeah.
I talk
Mhm.
about anything.
Yeah,
But
me too.
yeah, I do. He's in Florida. I have a granddaughter. She's, oh gosh, which I always have to think. I almost have to use my fingers to count. I'm not even kidding. I was born in '62.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Jason was born in 81. So
Okay.
he is however old he is, that dude. How old would
Is
somebody
he?
be if they were born in 81? I can't
Oh
think.
God, I hate doing math like
Yeah.
that.
But
So
and I
I
know
have to
Sage,
write it down. I honestly have to write it down. So it
what
was
is he?
somebody
Well, he'd
will
be
probably come in
45.
the chat and do it. Yeah,
He'd be
1981.
45,
So
right?
yeah, there you go,
Okay. And
45.
then so Sage is 15 because she's literally 30. He had her when he was 30. Or
Oh,
sorry,
nice.
he didn't have her. Okay, Ingrid did, but uh yeah, since she's into karate and doing amazingly. She's
Wow.
tall, she's my girl. She won't ever have to worry about, she can always protect herself now
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. So,
I took
so proud of her.
self defense in college, and I took one as like an adult. Well, I was an adult in college too, I guess, but I took one in later years too. It's just kind of useful as women to have that kind
Mhm.
of,
Oh,
studying a little bit. And I don't know if, in the moment of panic, we might forget some of it, but if we practice, we can at least I think I can remember some stuff, like, yeah. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone could benefit from a good self-defense class, especially women.
Yeah, for
I think
sure.
we could all benefit from that
Oh,
early
yeah.
on, early in
Yeah.
life.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, that's cool that you have a grandchild. I want to have
Oh, yeah.
one, but our son is not with a significant other yet. And he's not, he hasn't had kids yet. He's going to be 27 in October, but he's always been so driven with like school and work and things. So
Mhm.
I think now he'd like to meet someone, and he does have one girl that he's kind of interested in. So we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, heck
Yeah.
yeah.
So you never
That's what's
know.
up. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. But let's see.
I'm
Go
just
back.
sorting through ephemera for. I'm kind of working on this fall kind of quirky, gothic-ish, not whatever.
Oh,
You know
fun.
how mine are all eclectic. So I'm just kind of sorting through. This is ephemera made from all y'all who have sent me stuff. If you're on here,
Wow, but did you make that journal
yeah,
that you
yeah.
just
Just took
that's
a book
cool.
and yeah. I might have even
See,
used a stuffing box or something. I can't remember what I used for the thing.
I mean, come on, y'all. For 2 years of crafting, I just embrace the Southern gals when I go, y'all. I'm in the North, so we're supposed to say like you all, but I'll just run it together like they do. So yeah, but I mean, for only crafting for 2 years, that's amazing that you can make journals like that. So, okay, we have Kim from Eye in the Sky.
Oh, hey, Kim.
Yep, she's my twin in Hawaii. So she
Yeah.
and I like are so much alike. So yeah, aloha. And then Stacy, happy birthday to your son who is 28 years old
Ooh,
today.
Stacy. Hey, Stacy.
What are you doing on
Wow,
here with
nice.
us? Go celebrate and go celebrate with him.
Go eat.
Yeah. Yep. Go eat. Yeah. Have some cake. I mean, who doesn't want cake, right? Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's your favorite treat, Tina, of all time?
Hmm.
Mm. Or a few if you don't want to
Well,
narrow it down to one, because I like
as
a few.
far as desserts will go, I'd say strawberry shortcake,
Yeah, that's a
but
good one.
not with not with pound cake though, because I don't like pound cake. It's too
Uh,
heavy. Ugh. But like, give
uh,
me angel food cake or the little shortcakey things in the store, and
yeah.
put
Yeah.
lots of juice in there with that cake and let it. Anyway, now
Okay, I
I'm
don't think
drooling.
I've met a strawberry shortcake I
Uh,
don't like, so I will do pound
uh,
cake or the biscuits or whatever the heck anybody wants to throw together. So,
yeah, as long as it's covered.
fun fact about Junk Journal Joanne, my aunt and uncle started a strawberry farm, which is now run, been very, very successful for decades. And it is now run by my first cousin, my cousin and her family. So at my uncle's funeral a couple years ago, they had strawberry shortcake with strawberries from their field, so it was really
Ooh,
special.
nice.
So, yeah, they have a really successful business. And every year they'll give my mom a bucket or two for free, of like strawberries from their patches and stuff. So it's really nice. So
Heck
yeah,
yeah, love that.
yeah,
We're growing some, but there's not too many.
sure.
But
Hmm.
they take a. We've only planted them a year ago though, so I think they take a few years to establish, don't they?
Yeah,
Kind of to
I
really
think
get
so.
going.
Yeah, and don't you have maybe rotate them to her? I don't know how all that works because I've never really grown berries myself. My parents did, but I'd have to ask my mom. Okay, let's see. Oh, Bethany said she lived in upstate New York for half her life. She's in Florida now. So she heard you mention Florida for your son.
Oh,
And
nice.
she
Yeah.
said, I don't remember what I said instead of y'all. Yeah, she's embraced the y'all too. And guess who's Lisa? Lisa's Halls is here. Tina, do you know her?
Lisa,
She does really fun Dollar Tree hauls and other
I
stuff too. And
I
she just
think I'm
made if you
subscribed.
mm-hmm.
I think.
Oh
I
good.
think I'm subscribed.
If you haven't seen Lisa's the honeymoon journal that she made for her granddaughter, it is gorgeous, and she did a video on her channel of a flip through. So it is
Oh,
so
nice.
pretty. You have to go see it. And then guess who's here? Carrie, the paper monkey. So
Oh, hey,
yeah.
Carrie. Hey,
Mhm.
sister.
Yeah. Carrie, I'm here with Tina from, Paper Lover Crafts, your other friend too. Oh, and Kinsey's here. Hi, Kinsey.
Oh,
So
hey, Kinsey.
Kinsey Taylor is an author, so you can find her on Amazon. But she's also a very gifted paper crafter like us. I'm just gonna say I'm gifted too. I'm gonna ride on Tina's
You are.
coattails here. Thank you. I'm just riding on
No,
Tina's coattails. But
I'm wearing shorts,
Kinsey.
honey.
Well, that's all right. I'll get a belt buckle or something there. Kinsey just started her new channel, Rebel Me Creative. So yeah, so she that some people have been confused. They're like, who's Rebel Me Creative? And I'm like, it's Kinsey, it's Kinsey, it's Kinsey. I keep saying in all the lives. So yeah, so
Yeah.
she started her new channel. So please go sub to her.
Yes.
There is a link to in my on my channel, I think on my like posts or something. Yeah. So yeah. So
Perfect.
she just started and we all have to support. Yes, Carrie, I would love that. Let me make you a moderator, Carrie, if I can
Ooh.
here.
Oh, thank you,
So
Carrie.
yeah, add as moderator. Yes, she can be a managing moderator, not just a standard one. Carrie's never standard. How would she ever be standard? Because when you add a moderator, you can either make them a managing moderator or a standard moderator. So,
Huh.
I don't know. I think a managing one can like block people and do a little bit more than like a standard one. But yeah.
Oh, wow.
hmm Yeah, who knew, right? Right,
Right.
Tina? So
Mm.
yeah. So you're gonna have to do all like I'll moderate for you, Tina, when you go live on your own next time.
Oh, thank
Uh,
you.
yeah,
I'm
you're
serious.
welcome.
You might be sorry you said that. No.
No, I won't. Yeah.
So
Oh
now I'm just
gosh.
going through things that I've made myself or used part of what y'all have given me. Like this
Yeah.
is from Carrie. This little
Oh.
not the card but the band here. It's sewn. Remember Carrie, you sent me
Oh
these?
wow. Yeah, oh yes,
She
I
sewed
think
the
I have a
butterfly
couple of
there.
those. Aren't those pretty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm just trying to, I'm trying to find stuff to put in this fall journal. I'm just looking through what I've got to see what would fit. So
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
these my little houses I made for the very first time. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that's so cool.
These were a challenge,
I like
but they
those
didn't turn
though,
out half
Tina.
bad for my first time.
I want to
So
make some of those. I think those are really
they're cute.
cool.
Little paint
Yeah.
chip things, and they already had the cut there. So I'm like, oh, it looks like a little house. Anyway,
Neat.
yeah, whatever. So
That is so neat. Yeah, I mean, come on.
been on
This is
looking.
a show and tell, show and tell with with us. So that's nice that you can show your items that you've created. So
Yeah,
yeah.
here and there.
Mhm. Yeah, of course. Do you keep a journal for yourself or do you sell or gift all your journals?
I've got some I have, but I don't journal.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna start one, and that's gonna be like you've mentioned before, your Happy Mail journal,
Yeah.
and that's what's gonna get me started on it. I don't know if
Okay.
I'll continue after that, but I do love making
hmm
them.
Yeah. I think well, I like making them and I journal sometimes in them, but I'm not an avid journaler per se. I will, the
Mhm.
ones that I write in the most are my travel journals because I will say, what we did, where we
Oh, for
went, all
sure.
of that.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
And sometimes I'll do like a quote journal or I do have, somewhere I'll
Hmm.
add a few words, but I wouldn't say that I'm like I'm not like journaling like deep thoughts with Joanne for this morning. No, no, not happening. So it's more just little blips of writing here and there, that kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
and I, oh my gosh, do you have this problem? I have. So I went to a dinner the other night, a social group that I started with another friend, and she plans all the lunches and dinners. It's a local group. And the ladies were asking me what I've been doing lately. And I'm like, oh, I've been, junk journaling. I have an Etsy, I have a YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, so junk journaling, what is that? And that, oh my gosh, I hate that because
I
it's
do.
really kind of hard to explain. And they look at you like a deer in the headlights. So usually I will do some brief explanation and then try to be, and how about you? Try to get off it because they don't get it.
No, they don't.
And the best way is if you actually have a journal, which I don't carry one with me, but I have a little tiny one I have in my purse. Actually, I showed I have a massage gal now, but so I showed her, but it wasn't a very nice one. It was just kind of a little tiny one I cobbled together for taking down notes and stuff. But if you don't have something to show them, I don't think people get it at all. So I'm always like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I tried going to the local swap meet here once, and I set
Yeah.
up, and I'm like, and I had a little bulletin board with me and some dry erase markers and stuff I could use. I'm like, I should put something on a little sign by the journals telling people
Yeah.
how they can use them. And I didn't do
Right.
that. I sat there. Of
Yeah.
course, I didn't know there was a craft fair in another building like right next door, so everybody was
Ugh.
going to that. And here I'm sitting out there with my journals, didn't sell a thing, but I don't care. It was still fun. You see other people, and you're out with other people, and I'm all good.
Yeah, it is a hard sale. I think it's almost like I have heard other junk journalers say that what they like to do at craft shows is maybe make up some cutesy little bookmarks or like kind of lower cost items to kind
Hmm.
of get people at the booth.
Yep.
And then like if you have some journals, maybe that you could have some journals, but maybe have some smaller little paper crafted items that they
Exactly.
yeah, because then you kind of bringing them over and then you can explain to them, a little bit more about, um, yeah, about the what junk journaling is. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Junkie Cat Stacy is Junkie Cat Junction. She said one of her granddaughters took hers for show and tell at school, and apparently it was a big hit with their class. I bet it would be because I bet a lot of kids could then see what they might be able to create,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Carrie, thank you so much for linking everyone. For
Thank you,
some
Carrie.
reason, the links are not working. So, because they're showing up as like the long, like, I don't know why. It might be if she's using her laptop or something. I'm not sure, but the links are not working. So, but thank you, Carrie, so much. Hi, Laura. So, Fat Bird Finds Crafting is Laura. So,
Okay.
okay, view message. There is a message. Okay. And Tracy Hines is in the live. She just got home. Did you
Oh,
go
hey
to
Tracy.
church, Tracy? Where were you at? I'm so nosy. Where were you at, Tracy?
Yeah.
Come on.
What'd you eat? Where'd you go? What'd you do?
Yeah, yeah, come on. Who'd you see?
Spill it. What's
Names. We
what's
want
what's the tea?
names.
We need the
Yeah.
tea.
She went for tea. I could see Tracy doing something like that. I bet she puts her pinky up too. She's very refined.
Something fun must have happened while she was out. We should hear all about it.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, do tell. Do tell. Joanne, tell me how to link, please. I want to correct. Okay, so what I do on my phone though, I don't know if it's different if you're using like your laptop, but I click on their icon on the left and then it should show up in the top right, their little channel, if they have a channel or what they have, I guess. So click on the icon and then their channel should pop up for you. Then there's three little dots up in the upper right of their channel. And then you click those dots and it should say share. And then you copy the link or something and you click on that and then you should be able to come back in the chat will not remove when you do it that way. When you click on the icon and then their little picture. Okay, sorry, this is I should slow down. Let me do this. Click on their little picture, their little circular icon to the left of their username. Then their channel should come up. And then once you have their channel up there, and the chat would still be rolling while you're doing this, once you have their channel up there, there's three dots in the top right next to their channel, and you click on that and it should say share. I think there's a little arrow, and you click on that and it should say copy the link, and then you come back into the chat and you paste the link. So, but if not, don't worry about it. Oh, you're on your laptop. Yeah, so it's weird. I don't know. It might be different when you yourself are live too, Carrie, but you have the icon, you have the wrench. Hi, Deborah. Welcome in. So, Deborah, Moonbeam Designs. Deborah, she sells and she's an avid shopper with our live sales and things. So she
Awesome.
said, so nice to catch someone live this morning.
Yay.
So,
Welcome. Thank you.
and wouldn't you know, Tracy said yes, she was at church. I just knew it. Good Christian girl like Tracy. I knew it. She probably leads a Bible study or something too. Tracy, did you have to speak at church today, or were you just listening? So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I need to get
And
better at looking at the screen at the chat because I'm
you
like
do not have to do that, because when I
doing my
invite
own
you,
thing
I
here.
feel like that's kind of my duty. So you're just here to look pretty. So
Oh, oh my gosh.
we can't see you. So that'll be easy, right?
Here. No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. My husband's always like, you should show your face on screen. I'm like, I have done, but I said,
Yeah.
I want to be in my pajamas looking like, bedhead and still be able to film. I don't want to have to, like, get
Yeah.
all gussied up to film. Come on. No
I've got a
way.
white T-shirt that has not stayed white because I should never own a white shirt. I'm with you, Carrie, on that. She talked about this in her live yesterday. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
white and I do not mix. But
Yeah.
I'm here. No one can see me, so who cares?
Exactly. Exactly. We're here to see the beautiful items that you create. Not that you're not beautiful too, Tina. I'm just saying we're
Thank
here to, where it's more about the crafting, right? So that's my
Yes.
philosophy with it. Although I do
Yes.
get where it's kind of fun to know what someone looks like. I do have some thumbnails, and I have appeared live with, showing my face and everything. It's not that I'm, afraid to. It's just that it's just so nice to be able to come into my craft room and just film without worrying about what I'm wearing, or, what's happening. So yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Oh, and
we don't want to
Tracy's,
see.
yeah. Tracy said her pinky is always up. LOL. Oh, Shani says she doesn't think it will let it link with how we are streaming. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So if we have a guest, maybe it's different, huh? Yeah, because Shani is moderates for me sometimes. So yeah, it's coming out like when
Oh.
Shani links it too. It's not. Yeah, it's not. So yeah.
Yeah, because I don't even wash
Hmm.
with bleach. I'm a lazy launderer because the whites are
Yeah.
just in there and they all go in there together. And I use
Yeah.
what is it, OxyClean for my soap in the little pods or wherever they are. So that's all I do.
I don't use bleach at all. I mean, come on, that would take a lot.
Yeah.
Hi, Vicky. She came in.
Hi, Vicky.
She said she's getting up for the day. Her grandson will be here in an hour and a half, and she needs to get ready. Well, thanks for popping in and saying hello. And Laura, I am with Tina from Paper Lover Crafts. So that is who I'm with today. She's my guest. My guest. Okay. Oh, and okay, Shani. Okay, Carrie said to Shani that she just clicked on Kinsey's link and it brought her to her channel. I've had that happen sometimes too, where it looks like the link might not work, but then they do. So give it a shot, everybody. And at
Okay.
least what I do too is I always keep a notepad next to me when I'm watching lives. I mean, I know I'm a little extra sometimes, but I keep a notepad next to me when I'm watching lives because I don't want to leave the chat always and go click on the channel links. So I will just kind of look at their channel while the chat is like, I make the chat a little smaller, and then I go look up their channel without following the link because I don't want to get thrown out of the chat. And I will just look at their channel and then I will subscribe then or later. But I'll keep a running list of like new channels, and I'll just write down like their channel name, like Rebel Me Creative is Kinsey. So I'll just write those down. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Did you see
Hmm.
what Stacy said
No, what'd she say? She's
about being
always
in the
saying something.
backyard in her t-shirt and underwear?
Oh, she's in her backyard in her t-shirt and underwear.
She was
Okay.
says I was just in my backyard in a t-shirt and underwear, and our neighbor came back on his four-wheeler. Oops. And
No,
isn't she
thank you.
Toons? Is she Toons?
Yeah, she's Toonces.
Toonses,
She's
Toonses.
yeah, she's Junkie Cat Junction, and she's
Yeah,
a total smartass. So she will be saying a bunch of stuff
I
always.
love it. I
Hi,
love it.
Roseanne. Hello, Museful Creations. I forget your first name. I've been watching your channel a lot lately. Thank you so much. Oh, there it is. I had to scroll up of the chat. Yeah. Stacy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And Trish is here. And yes, oh my
Aw.
gosh. And then Jonna just got home from church too. Hello, Jonna. Jonna's the preppy crafty
Yeah.
girl. Jonna, I'm fussy cutting the little the stuff that you gave us free yesterday. So yes.
Bye,
And
Carrie. Bye,
mhm,
Carrie. She gone already.
I don't know. Hey girl, hey, that is Jacqueline from Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Hey Jacqueline, I got your little Halloween journal right here by me in case somebody didn't see it. Isn't this cute, Tina? I don't know if you had watched my video on this one, but yeah.
Mm.
Okay. She's out running errands. Okay. Yep. Carrie said she's going to head out. Have fun and have a great week. Thanks, Carrie. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now there we go. Sometimes on my iPad the chat will scroll weird. I don't know. Anyway, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I
Old
did see
people and technology.
that.
Old
Oh yeah.
people and technology. My goodness.
Yeah, that is a cute journal for sure. Love that.
Isn't it though? She said that her I don't know if it's her partner or she said that that he designed this like using AI. So I wouldn't even know how to go about like explaining what I wanted on the cover. That's so cool. So to me it looks
Yeah,
like the old pinup ladies of, older days or something like
it
that.
does.
And then she has this her paper smells so nice. She has all these dyed papers. And this is clever too because she took the scrapbook paper and dyed the back of it. See, I don't really think of doing that. I always just like dye copy paper. And so I don't think about using like printed paper. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just something simple, but it's like, why did I not think of that? So yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep.
So very cute. So, and this was so reasonably priced and really fun. She does live sales on her channel too, and she has her own website. So,
Hmm.
yeah. Museful
Cool.
Creation said, "Thank you for the support, sweet Joanne. I can be sweet. That's what I usually tell people. I can be once in a while. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, and Kinsey said she
Hey.
just got an order from Jacqueline and it's my fault. Well, I am glad that I was able to enable you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Gosh, I feel like okay, this camera angle sometimes. All right. It's challenging when you're vertical like this, isn't it? Because you only have a little narrow
Yeah,
area. But
it is.
that's right.
I've deleted videos when I've filmed that way accidentally. I'm like, nope, not even gonna post it. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah.
I hate it that much.
Right.
Well, I
I
don't
know.
hate it,
Yeah.
but
I know what you mean. It's just like you feel like you can do better. But you
yeah,
know what? Like I'll do something like I'll do a video where maybe I don't really love it, but I'm like, oh, gosh, I don't want to do it again. It doesn't seem as authentic. Like it's a Happy Meal video, and then I don't want to like try to be an actress and be like, "Ooh, wow, So I'll just
yeah.
sometimes leave it, even if it's maybe not the best angle or the best. I don't know. Inside. Oh, Susie said, inside I'm a teddy bear. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I can be sensitive. You can ask my parents my dad's passed away, so that'd be hard to ask him, but I was a sensitive child, I would say. Oh, and Tracy said that's how she makes her digital too. That's why she doesn't charge and they're always free. Yeah, Tracy uses AI to create the digitals that she has in her coffee store. So
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Tracy's asking, she sees I'm fussy cutting Jana's digitals. Are you making a journal? Not yet. I have a bin. I have a bin now. It was a plastic envelope, which has now become a bin because I keep putting like retro stuff in there that I want to use for a journal. So it's a project bin. So I haven't started the journal yet. Tracy, I'm actually creating two journals right now. for our friends that I'm going to be visiting in person. So at least they're not in the chat, but they may watch the replay. So I don't want to say too much, but I shouldn't even said what I'm creating. Okay, I'm just creating for two of my friends that I'm going to meet in real life. So soon.
That would
So
be
yeah.
so fun.
I know, right? Especially with those two. Do you follow the cranky crafter, Marcy, at all, Tina?
Yes.
Yeah, she is a cut up. Oh my gosh, when you talk to her, like she could be kind of, delightful and funny in her videos, but she's like hilarious
Oh, I love it.
when you talk to her or text her or anything. She's one. Yep. Look
Good.
out for her. Hey, 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 Tattered Tammy is in the house.
Oh, hi, Tammy.
Yeah. Well, I call her Tamara because I don't feel like Stacy and I were talking about this when Stacy and I went live. Like Tamara, you can call her Tammy though. She said we can call her Tamara or Tammy, but like I don't know. She feels like a Tamara to me because I don't know her that well yet. She seems very regal to me. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
gotta respect it if you think it. Could be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta do what you do, Joanne.
Maybe if we met in person, then like I got to know her a little better, then I'd be like, okay,
More,
okay, I
yeah,
can call her
more
Tammy now. Yeah.
sarcastic and more
Yep.
sarcastic and a little more fun with her.
Yeah, she might
But
not
that's
be
that's what I.
sarcastic though. She's probably nicer than I am. She's not as snarky.
Yeah, but that's
Mhm.
one of the things we love about you.
Oh, well,
Or
thank you.
one of the things I love about you. I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah, well, yeah, thank
I
you.
know everybody
So,
agrees.
well, I hope so. I hope they know I'm just joking like I'm not. Okay, now Shani said she went to an estate sale Friday and they had a bunch of postage stamp protective covers. Hey, those are cool. And I have
Ooh.
some because Nerd Girl here used to collect stamps. So I still have stamps that I collected when I was little. So yeah. So there you go. Um, okay, Tracy's asking, do I have any idea what my cover will be? No, but I do have like a couple little golden books that are like cartoony. So I was thinking I might use one of those. I have like a Sylvester and Tweety one, I think. And then I do have like a Bugs Bunny one. So I'm thinking kind of leaning that way to using like a little golden book cover for my I Miss Saturday Morning cartoons. But I haven't got that far with it. So yeah. Yeah. And oh, Tracy, did you see the video? You probably didn't because you were at church praying and singing and speaking. I did the video on the little journal that Tracy made me. Well, she didn't make it just for me. I mean, I'm lying a little bit there, but she sent me one. She showed these in a video recently how she took um gift wrap and laminated it and put two blank traveler's notebook sized journals in there and made this. So, but I'm just gonna pretend that she made this one just special for me.
Heck yeah.
But in the video, and you watched it, Tina, I just
Did.
start blubbering in that video like a crazy person. I am just like, and Tracy Tracy loves me, and
It was wonderful.
she made this. I just like start blubbering in that video, and I am like, what is up? What is
Uh,
up? It
I
triggered
love it.
something in me, and I was
Yep.
like, holy cow. I don't know.
It's
So
the
who
best because
knows?
now Tracy knows exactly how you felt about that
Yeah.
and just how special it is for you. So that's awesome. I love it. I love how you reacted.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and
And
I've
I'm the
seen
same
you
way. I'm
cry I've seen you
always
cry as well. So, yeah.
yeah.
I have seen it.
We went
What?
to we went on a drive once, and we were going up to Sedona, and go see Oak Creek Canyon up there in the fall when it just explodes in color and everything.
Wow.
But you can't get there. You can't go on the weekends because there's literally nowhere to pull over or anything. There's so many people go there. But when I had never been there before, and I've lived in Arizona most of my life. I mean, I was in my 40s before I ever went to the Grand Canyon, but I have
Oh,
been there.
me.
But we
Yeah.
got to Oak Creek Canyon, and I saw that yellow, and I just could. I just started bawling. Mike's like, "What's wrong? What's
Wow.
wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing. This is just so beautiful. I don't know how. I can't react. I can't even." And I just bawling. It was
Yeah.
the prettiest thing I'd ever seen at that point.
Wow.
Well, you know,
Wow. Well, yeah,
sometimes
I
all
get
we
it.
need to
It's
do
like
is, Huh?
I think the older I get, the little more emotional I can get about some of those things because I think when I was young, I just take it for granted I'm going to see things like that, or I don't know, or like,
Yeah.
okay, so like, I taught English in Japan, and we went to see my boss and his wife, and that's rare because I don't go to Japan very often. And it was like in 2010, and his wife, my boss's wife, that used to be my boss when I was teaching in Japan, they were like our Japanese parents, though they looked out for us, and they were so special to my husband and I. And when we said goodbye, she was a little sick. And so she started crying. And then I was crying
Oh,
because it was like, when are you going to see them again? Like, you don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think the older you get, I think when I was younger, I'd be like, oh, I'll travel here again. I'll see them. Well, now that I'm a little older, I realize, like, I mean, one of us could pass away, or, we may not
Yep.
get out to Japan again or something. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it hits me a little more the older I am. So,
Yeah. Agreed. 100%. Because
yeah.
we start realizing our mortality a little more when we're older.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yep.
well,
Yeah, I
these
know.
things happen, and we've got
Yeah.
to be. We end up being finally more thoughtful, like we should be, than when we're kids. We don't care, and that's good.
Yeah.
We should be kids. We should be allowed to be kids.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
I
now
get.
Tammy, now I'm going to call her Tammy. She said when you find out what a nut she is, she will be Tam Tam. Oh, I can't wait for that day. That'll be fun. Okay, now Shani said, are they like split down the middle and plastic? Then you wet the black backing to put in a book. What the hell are you on about, Shani? I obviously missed something in the chat. This is what happens if I don't follow it. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I have this happen with video comments too. Sometimes I'll have to rewatch the video because somebody will say like something like, wow, I really like that, I don't know, pin you showed. And I'm like, I showed a pin? What the? So yeah, so that's what's happening now with the chat, but maybe people chat with each other too. Oh, Kinsey said I had her choked up. Well, there you go.
Oh, I
Oh,
did
Tracy
too.
said she can't wait to watch me blubbering. Yeah, you're gonna feel all the feels, hopefully, Tracy. So okay. All right. Oh, ends with the pause, begins with peri or menopause, peri pause. Okay, got it.
No.
Hello everyone, just catching up. That's Jacqueline's hair heirloom. Oh my gosh. Jacqueline's heirloom vintage is in the house. Hello,
Hey.
Jacqueline. We have two Jacquelines then because we had Jacqueline from Crafty's Crafting Lodge. Is that what she's called? Oh my gosh, Lovely's Crafting Lodge. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I have to try to remember all the channel names and then who's who.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
for
Some people
sure.
have followed each other's channels. Thank you so much, especially now that they're upping the requirements for YouTube. We have to try to help support each other, right? Those of us who haven't made it to, the number of subscribers that the, baseline is for getting monetized. Okay, Sean from Recycled Messages said we need a poll. How many of us has Joanne seen cry? Raise of hands. Yeah, that would be interesting. In the crafting community, I think I've seen Sandra cry. I've seen Sean cry, or heard, not seen, maybe it's heard or seen.
Hmm.
Sandra, Sean. Um, hmm. I don't think I've seen or heard Tracy cry yet. Yeah. Oh, Shani was saying the stamp protectors that they were talking about. LOL. Sorry, Shan. Are they like split down the middle in plastic and then you wet the black backing to put in a book? No. Oh, both. I think I have some in envelopes, like the first day they send out the stamp or something. You know how they'll like do the postage. Did you used to work at the post office, Tina?
No.
Oh, okay. Somebody else. Okay.
Yep.
I was because that was going to be my question. Like, have you ever gone postal if you had worked at the post office? So, okay.
I've gone
Somebody else I
postal,
was.
just not worked there.
Yeah, we've gone postal, but we have no authority behind it.
Yeah.
We've never worked there. Yeah, I was listening to somebody's channel and they used to work for the postal service or something.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay. And Tracy was said it makes her happy that I like the journal, Traveler's Notebook. Did I see Johanna's Fabric Traveler's Journal. I have not, and I do follow Johanna Claw or Clough. I never know how to pronounce her last name. It's like Clough, Claw, rough, Clough. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. It could be any of those. I mean,
And she doesn't say it. She'll just say, "Hi, this is Johanna" or something. I don't know. I gotta do a deep dive to figure out how to pronounce her
yeah.
last name. Oh my gosh. In Lovely's Crafting Lodge, Jacqueline is like, ha ha ha. I am so sorry. I have to, when I'm doing a Happy Meal, I have to post where no one else can see it. But I mean, it's okay if they see it, I guess. But I'll post it like on my stuff up front here so that I can keep referring it to their channel name. Because I know their first names, but I forget sometimes their channel names, right?
Yep.
And then we have the Paper Patio, which is my friend Giselle. And then there's you, Paper Lover Crafts. So for a while, I was getting you two kind of mixed up,
Yeah,
So, yeah.
for sure.
How did you come up with the name of your channel?
I I googled a bunch of different um names for it that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because at
That
first it was
sounded
the
kind of
paper
like
the
might be cool or something. Yeah.
yeah, and at first it was the paper lover, and then I thought, nah, that doesn't really. Let's put something in there to show them at least what I'm doing, and then I added crafts, and I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just leave. So yeah, really, I didn't think too much into it, but I was trying to find something that, well, you know how we all try to think of what we can to make it seem
Mm,
cool, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah, it was hard to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a nice name. I like it. So yeah. And I was thinking about it too. Like, what are you gonna have? And then, I don't know. I guess you could always change it or something. But I was like, I don't want to have
Hmm.
to change it or anything. Okay, so we have this is gonna be a hard one. Casilda Luciano 2669. So hello. They said hey, hey, hey. Oh
Hey,
yeah,
hey.
Deborah, maybe I was thinking of you then. Deborah from Moonbeam Designs. She's a rural mail carrier. So Deborah, my next question for you then, have you ever gone postal? Yeah, have you ever gone kind of nutsoid? Okay. Shani said she got so many of those stamp protector things in all different sizes. I actually got, so I have a friend who homeschools her children, and they did some sort of, I don't know where she got them, if she got them at a garage sale or somewhere. She was teaching her kids about different countries or maybe different topics, and she had a whole set of like stamps and those kind of, first day release envelopes, or I don't know. And she asked me because I kind of was known in the not junk journal community, the homeschool community, because I used to work with a lot of homeschool kids, and I actually homeschooled our adoptive daughter for a few years. But I also taught in some of the homeschool co-ops and things. So I would teach like world geography and stuff because I've traveled, and things around the world and stuff like that. So she asked me, would I want these stamps? And I'm like, well, yeah. So she gave me a bunch too. So I got some from her as well. So I have kind of, a collection for different people. My one aunt and uncle, they used to travel around the world. They would collect those kinds of things too. So I have like stamps and coins. Okay, now Vicky used to
Awesome.
live in Zama, Japan, and I don't know where Zama is. I was in Tomioka, Japan. So yeah, let's see. I taught at three different junior high schools. So 1 week, like
Oh wow.
rotation, 1 week at each school, with junior high school students. So like age like about 12 to like 15. Oh, and Vicky said she
Awesome.
remembers the Beatles, Sergeant, is that the Sergeant Pepper, whatever that one album was coming out when she was in Japan. Oh, Sean said, I wasn't supposed to call all them out for crying, so let them volunteer. Well, you know what? It's all right. We're all in
Yep.
this together.
Sure thing.
Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, so Museful Creations. And you have to remind me of your first name again. Okay, so true, Joanne. It's going to be tough. The new 8,000 watch hour requirement applies to new applicants. Creators already in are not affected. So yeah, so like if we've already reached those numbers, then we are not affected. But if somebody hasn't, then they would be affected. So okay. Oh, and Cassie L. Da Luciano said, call her Cassie. Okay, good. All right,
Cool.
Cassie. That's easier then. But
Hi,
that's a real
Cassie.
Italian name. That's,
Yeah.
right? Cassie. Yeah, like Luciano. I can
Yeah.
do my fake Italian accent. Yeah, so, all right. Italian is kind of like French, and I'm fluent in French, so I just kind of change it. So, like instead of bonjour, then I just go buongiorno. You just kind of change it up and add little O's at
Oh
the end and
yeah.
stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
that's kind of cool to makes it a little easier to think about how to
yeah.
speak those languages.
You know a little
Cool.
Spanish, don't you, Tina?
Barely. I mean, just I mean, maybe some basic like yeah, I don't know, like casa means house and
Yeah, you
taco
probably
enchilada,
should
all
know
that
a
kind
little
of
bit
stuff.
by living in Arizona, right? Because
Yeah.
you guys are relatively close to the border and things too.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, and we went to Mexico once with our friends.
oh,
Um, I just never really wanted to go unless I knew someone was there with us that knew their way around,
right.
especially
Yeah.
since it's a
Oh,
foreign
yeah.
country.
Yeah.
I've never been there, and so they took us and everything, and all the stop signs say Alto, and it's
Yeah.
shaped like a
Stop.
stop sign. But my husband kept trying to blow him because he was looking for the word stop. I'm like, Mike, it's gonna say Alto, Alto, not stop.
Well,
And then
you
we
know
were gonna
what
get
would
locked up in
remedy
here.
that if he got stopped? Then he would remember it again. If he got
Yeah,
stopped and ticketed, then he'd be like, "Okay, I'm gonna remember that one." Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
But I'm like, we could be locked up forever over here or something. You can't do that. All
yeah.
this the stories just with to hear about the stuff going on, but it was fine. We had so much fun. The best ceviche I have ever had in my life because it was
Oh
fresh.
wow,
Oh my
wow.
gosh.
Okay, now
Good.
Deborah said she said no, she's never gone postal, Tina. So okay, well, she's just not ready to share. She's just not ready to share it.
Yeah.
But she
Well,
loves her job, and those that do not even like their job or the people that supervise them. Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. I think yeah, I mean, yeah, any job can be if you don't love your job, you be more easily lose it than, if you like your job and you like the people you work with, you should be in that job then. I think there's something to be said for that too. Like if I get it, it's not always easy to find another job. So I mean, it's easy to say, oh, just go get another job. But I think
Mhm.
your goal should be to slowly get away from that job and look for a new job if you really hate it, so that you can be
Exactly.
happy because a job is so much a big part of your life, right? So, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Now, Cassie must know my channel because she says, am I going to Hawaii anytime soon to visit our son? He lives in Hawaii. No, actually, he came home over the 4th of July. We had a nice visit. He had like a Thursday to Monday kind of a deal. And then he wanted to come home for Christmas. So this year. So he's going to come and see us at Christmas time. And then so we're not going to go there for a while yet, which I mean, I don't know yet, but we don't always plan trips way far in advance. So who knows what, and I gotta see Kim I again. She's my, Hawaiian twin. So I want to go see her again and craft with her again. I want to go thrifting with her to really find out the whole thrifting scene in Honolulu. So yeah. Oh, Museful Creations. It's Betsy. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna write it on the back of here. So
And thank you, Betsy, for the compliment on the dragonfly and sunflower. It's got
yeah, well,
sewing
sure.
paper glued to the back, sewing pattern paper on the back.
Gorgeous.
It was easy.
Don't like dragonflies have like symbolism too? In like dragonflies have some sort of symbolism, I think, as far like how like cardinals, sometimes people think it's a
Hmm.
loved one visiting them from the grave or something. I think there's
Absolutely.
some, yeah, I don't know, but I think I
I,
read something one time. Yeah.
I think it's the same with dragonflies.
Yeah.
If someone's visiting you or something like that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my friend
Mm-hmm.
is into a lot of that, and she's always saying stuff like that. So I'm like, oh hey, I talked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
why not? It's I love animals anyway, and insects that won't hurt me or scare me like
Right.
spiders. But yeah, so I'm always like, oh hey, who are you?
I'm not afraid of spiders unless they get like to a certain size. That's when I get afraid of
Yes,
them. But yeah.
yes. We
Hmm.
get a lot of the wolf spiders in here. Ugh.
Yeah.
And ugh, I just hate it. You
Those are
walk, and
scary.
thankfully all of our walls and ceilings are white, so I can see them right away. And I go get the broom. I'm like, all right, I'm on spider duty. because
Do they get pretty big, Tina, those wolf ones?
yeah, their leg spans about like that. Some of them, and then
Do your
they don't have
hands
a
again. How
huge
big are
body.
they? Oh, okay.
Their leg. Oh yeah,
So,
I need to leave it
like,
there. Yeah.
do they look like this one? This one I got
Which
from
one?
Dollar, or no, I got these from Dollar General. There's one here. There you
Okay.
go. All right.
Wait for it to catch up.
Um, yeah. Cassie said she's Italian and Spanish. That's a nice
Oh
combination.
wow.
Yeah, she's probably
Oh.
beautiful.
Oh.
Okay.
Ugh. No, they're not as chunky as that either. They're mostly all legs, but ugh.
Okay.
Oh, you meanie, Joanne.
I'll put
Joanne's
it
being mean to me, you
away.
guys. She's being mean to me, you guys. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. Ugh. Now I could get a snake and do the same thing, shall I?
Oh,
Just
no,
kidding.
thank you. No,
I'm
thank
kidding.
you.
I
Yep,
won't.
I know. I get it.
No, I'm kidding. I
Okay.
don't even have one
So
handy, so that should make you
Susie
happy.
said she went to Cancun, Mexico, and she learned the word el baño. Is it el baño after a panic attack? But el baño isn't, well, she isn't that like bathroom, right? Potty, I think, I don't know,
Oh.
but yeah. But she spelled it different, so I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, now Vicky had a really special
Ugh.
celebration of life for her son recently. They went to
Oh.
Butte, Montana, and they buried him out there. And she said we all cried. Well, I'm sure you would. I mean,
Yes.
but how cathartic would that be, though? How special too.
Wow.
So yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing about that, Vicky, because I think that helps a lot of people who are dealing with grief. Like on her channel, Vicky
Yep.
will junk journal and share about her grief and different things. And I think that when we are vulnerable like that, like today, me crying in my video or something, I think it allows other people to identify with it and
Yep.
maybe release some of the feelings that they have that they didn't feel ready to share before, possibly. I don't know.
Agree. I agree
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. Okay.
I
Oh,
figure if I'm
Shani.
just real, then that's all that matters.
Exactly.
I'm just
Be
a real
authentic.
person.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were saying
Shani,
Shanny?
sorry. She said butterflies and feathers also have those kind of symbolizations of
Oh.
the.
Yep.
Oh, Cassie was saying it might be new beginnings for like the dragonflies. That's cool. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I'm into
sorry.
that
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna say this. Deborah was asking. So these are free from Tara Jacobson. She does have a channel, and it's Artsy Fartsy Life. And she is a fun creator. She has a whole website which it's free to get all these printables. So I recently downloaded some mermaids because I want to put together some mermaid kits. But Tara Jacobson, she just moved. I think she's out in Florida, but they just like
Oh.
moved and downsized, and she did a whole. It's really fun to watch her videos recently because she's got a new craft room and she destashed and reorganized, and she's got some craft room videos. But it's Artsy Fartsy Life.
Okay.
And she has, yeah, she's fun to follow. And I like her. She's speaking of people who are very authentic, I would say she is. So, yeah.
Perfect. I'll have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the chat after this pop every 24 hours or whatever. I'm gonna make sure I subscribe to everybody that came in.
Yeah. Betsy, hey, Tina, you'll appreciate this. She said, oh my gosh, I just jumped. Joanne, that's a huge spider.
I know.
Yeah. And
She's
Jess,
mean.
our resident, well, she can clear things up for us, all things Spanish related, because she is a Spanish middle school teacher. So, Jess
Ooh.
plans and crafts. She said, hello, welcome in.
Oh.
And then Kim from Eye in the Sky said that we're going to go thrifting and museum hopping. Yes.
That'd be so fun.
Oh no. Okay, Jana said the wolf spider is what came into her studio while she was on live yesterday.
Ugh.
Oh,
Ugh.
yeah. Now
I have
Vicky
a
said she does not like snakes either, so okay.
yeah. I have a video from that's months and months ago. Of the spider. It's called Spider Meltdown. If you ever see it, I was
Uh
I was holding a journal that I was showing off from Journals by Allie, and I was holding it against my chest because it's just such a beautiful journal. I'm like, oh, I love this journal so much. I held it to my chest, brought it out, and there's a spider had been crawling all over that bag and on me, and it's like, and I just freaked out. Oh yeah, I screamed. It was a whole thing. Yep, it was a
oh
whole thing.
gosh. Oh yeah, Jess said baño is bathroom. Yeah, I knew it was spelled wrong the way that yeah, because baño with the The little tilde, is it called, over the N? So baño. Yeah, I know that one. I know some Spanish. I know basic Spanish, I would say. Oh, well, Kim, I was just showing it's from Dollar General, but I won't show it for too long because Tina gets upset. But it's a little spider. There's like three in a pack for like $1, so I got them for
Ugh.
Halloween. They bend a little too, which is kind of fun if you want to put them like. Well, I don't. Maybe this one doesn't bend. Oh, maybe I lied. This one doesn't seem to bend, but sometimes the ones from like Dollar Tree will bend, and they're kind of fun to put on. Like we have a bench outside our front door, and then I'll bend them around there to kind of and drape some like cheesecloth or whatever, to look like a web or something. It's a whole thing. But I don't
Yeah.
decorate as much as I used to when like our son was young and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah. We don't either at all.
yeah. Oh, Bethany said when they first moved to Florida, there was a wolf spider in the linen closet. She closed the door and walked away. Time to move somewhere else, right?
And I have to find it, locate it, and get rid of it because I couldn't go to sleep that night in the house if I knew it was in there. I didn't know where it was.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm that
Oh
bad with it.
no. Jess said she had autoplay turned on, and after her last video played, she just got a jump scare of me cackling. Yeah. I love how she said that. Well, that's the Halloween theme too, cackling. Yeah, I can cackle with the best of them. Okay. Cassie said she's been married for 30 years and her husband only knows the word bathroom in Spanish. Well, that'll get him pretty far, though, I tell you. Why not? That's an important word to know.
Yes.
Definitely. Oh, and Susie said she loves Tara Jacobson, the one that, these are her digitals. Um, she taught her how to do fun paper collages. Yeah, she's a talented creator as well. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Betsy said her husband is Caucasian and does not speak Spanish at all. She's talking to Cassie. So, yeah.
Oh.
My husband doesn't speak Spanish at all. And get this, when we were at his house one time and I was looking through their bookshelves because his dad especially was like a hoarder and kept everything. I found Chris, my husband's old Spanish book, and he had little nasty drawings in there and mean things about his teacher because he hated Spanish so much. That because of the teacher, she was not a nice teacher. And so I said, "What the heck is this?" And he was like, "Well, I just hated the class and I probably sat there doodling and being mean." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." So yeah, so he doesn't know any Spanish. He knows a little bit of Japanese because of we lived in Japan and he has studied a little bit of Japanese. But he is Filipino, which Tina knows already, but he can understand Tagalog, that's the Filipino language, because his parents spoke it to each other, but he can't really speak it. He just understands it. So he can kind of like translate what people are saying with it. But and his
That's
three
cool.
sisters are the same because they all lived they lived all over the world because their dad was in the Navy. But most of their schooling was done like on military bases where everybody spoke English and, they were raised speaking English. So yeah, but they're all the same way. They can't really speak Tagalog, but they can all understand it. So it's really interesting. So yeah.
Awesome.
So
Yeah. Ooh, I
okay, Betsy's been married 32
ooh.
years. I have been married almost 35 years. I will be gone on our anniversary. I will be visiting Sandra and Marcy. So I'm like, that's okay. Like my husband said, we can celebrate before or after. So yeah. And Tina, how long have you guys been married?
Okay, here since 1989.
Okay, again with the
That's 40.
numbers, huh? We got this.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
uh yeah, whatever that is. So 30 some years, yeah, too. That's
Yeah. Wow.
a
So
long
yeah,
time.
26. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't
So
know
we were
either.
married in 91 and it'll be 35 years. So yours is like what, 32, 33 years, something
I
like
think
that.
so.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's just I have to have my calculator near me or I can write it out on my pad of paper. I'm not good
That
at
would
doing numbers in my head like that. So yeah.
not either.
Yeah. And Jess said, yes, it is a tilde. So she said, awesome, Joanne. I feel like I'm one of her students. Muchas gracias, maestra.
Aw,
Yeah.
love it.
Jessica. Okay. And let's see who else. Kim said those spiders I have look fun to decorate with. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of using one on a little, making it into like a charm. So, okay.
Ooh.
Jacqueline's Heirloom Vintage said she's going to be doing a house clean out and documenting it. Have I or Tina or anyone in the audience did one? Well, I think there's like three um videos on my channel of like my craft spaces. So I've done two of my craft room and then one of what I call the overflow room, but it's a guest bedroom. And I've done one of that one. But right now I would not want to do a tour because you'd be like, this is a very nasty before photo. I guess I could do one again where I show the before and then do the after, but yeah, I have three craft room space videos on my channel. I have a playlist. If I remember, I can link it under the description of this live. But there's a playlist. And I think it's called like Craft Room Organization or something like that. And Jess said she's a cackler too. So all right, hello, Inked Pulp. That is okay. I hope this is. Oh boy, is it okay? I have notes where I took down people's names and I don't even want to guess because I think I got it wrong the other day when I was trying to guess the first name of Inked Pulp. And I need to look through my little notes and see, but she could just tell me, I guess. So, hello, welcome in. Okay. Okay. And I'm trying to catch up. Oh, Bethany, they just had their 37th anniversary. How nice. And Deborah said, we're newbies, LOL. She and hubby have been married for 44 years. Congratulations. I feel like that can be rare nowadays.
Oh,
Yeah.
37 years. Thank you, Bethany.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Wow.
Jess,
Oh,
right? She said
what did I
37.
see? I
Yeah.
must not have been able to read that. I got my
It's all
laptop.
right. Our teacher, Jess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Kim was visiting me on their anniversary this year. So same kind of thing, you know? Yeah. So, oh, Jess was, yeah. Listen to how young Jess is. She was born in 1990 and she'll be 36 this year. Hi, Casey. Welcome in. Casey is my balloon dog friend. She sent me a really cool Happy Meal that time, all full of balloon dogs, and I about spazzed out. Speaking about feeling all the feels, I about had a
Yeah,
conniption fit on the video. So
it was awesome.
okay. Oh, and Kinsey will be having their 25th anniversary. That's a special landmark one on the 25th, which is Tuesday. So nice. Wow. Okay. Susie's teasing Jess. She said, you're practically vintage. Yeah, there you go. Hmm. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And Kim said, OMG, Jess, I graduated from high school in 1990. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, thank you, Cassie. She said she saw my craft room videos and they're nice. Thank you. Or Cheryl. Okay, Inked Pulp. I was gonna say Cheryl, but then I was afraid. I was thinking I literally was gonna say Cheryl, but then I was like, oh, I don't know. I have to review all these little notes I have. I have a bunch of notes of people's names and different things. So okay, I'm putting them back over there. I will review them later. So, and I'm gonna write down Cheryl Inked. Everybody has such clever usernames
Yeah,
that it's really fun. Inked Pulp. I mean, gosh, it's a cool
yeah,
one too. Inked Inked Pulp is Cheryl. And we have a lot of Cheryls in the community that really spell it like the traditional way, like Cheryl, which is, pretty cool. So, yeah. Okay, now Tatter Tammy, she said she used to love doing house cleanouts, but she's been banned by her mother daughters since her health has declined. Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Gosh, Tamara, I didn't know that. That's huh. Okay. Yeah, and Jess said she always likes to talk about this. Her mom was born less than a year before me, and she had her when she was 22. So yeah, like I'm basically Jess's internet mom. That's what it is. So yeah.
good,
That's fine. I
good.
don't mind sharing my age. I know some people do.
Yeah,
I've never had a problem with that. So
yeah. Me either. I'm 64.
yeah.
I
You
don't
were
care.
born, okay, so you're 7 years older than me. You were born the same year as my sister.
Oh, cool.
But you're Gemini, so were you in May or what?
June
What's your
June 10th.
June 10th.
June.
Okay, because my
Yeah.
husband's Gemini, but he's May 23rd. So
Oh,
yeah. And then my sister is Aries. She's in April. So
yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Oh, Deborah said she loves balloon dogs too. What? That's cool. Okay, I'm always happy to talk about balloon dogs. I mean, hello. So Museful, Inked Pulp, Cheryl, Museful Creations is Betsy. So there you go. And they're subbing to each other's channels. Thank you so much. That makes me
Yes.
happy.
I love that too.
Aging is a privilege denied to many. Isn't that a good teacherly thing to say by Jess? Aging is a privilege denied to many. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Oh, Deborah is her birthday is June 11th, Tina.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Cool.
And recycled messages is Sean. Recycled is Sean. See how we're learning each other's names?
Heck
It's like
yeah.
kindergarten class. Welcome to circle time, ladies. We have Inked Pulp, which is Cheryl. Cheryl, say hello and smile. And then we have Museful Creations, which is Betsy. Yeah. And we have Ms. Obvious, Junk Journal Joanne, which is obviously Joanne. She wasn't very creative. And then we have Paper Lover Crafts, which is Tina.
Ooh.
Joanne gets an F for usernames because she's so basic. Although people have been calling me Triple J or J to the third power or something, all kinds of things now. I think Maddie from Maddie's Paper Dolls started that one because she knows me and she likes to give me grief and I like to give her grief. So she was calling me J3. So a lot of people call me J3 now.
Nice.
Oh, yes. I always say you can call me anything, just don't call me late to dinner.
Yes.
So there you go.
Then we got a problem.
Yeah. Do you go by T at all? Or like, do you have a nickname, Tina? Or like your hubby call you anything special or like darling hot mama or something?
He calls me Love.
That's sweet.
Love. Yeah.
Aw. That's
Other than that,
nice.
nobody really has any nicknames for me.
Okay. Well, we can come up with one.
Now, when I was younger, my maiden name is Miller, and they used to call
Okay.
me Miller High Life all the time.
Oh, jeepers. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I couldn't argue it. I'll say that much. But anyway, that's about the only nickname I ever had.
Yeah. Well, I think with a name like Joanne, yours is a short name. Although is your real do you have a real longer name? Like is it, you know what I mean? Like is it just
Yeah.
Tina or do you have a
Yeah.
longer okay.
It's just
It's not
Tina.
like
Yeah.
Bettina or something. Yeah, cuz like I have a cousin named Anastasia, but nobody knows. I don't think anybody even knows that's her full name unless, they really knew her that well, but she's always gone by Stacy. So but I
Oh.
was going to say with a name like Joanne, of course people will say Joe or Jojo or, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I prefer Joanne. I do prefer Joanne. I think that's, but yeah, I don't know. I think one of the main reasons I prefer Joanne with my friends is because my husband is really the only one who calls me Joe. So I feel like that's kind of special. Like that's, his
Aw.
little, yeah.
Love
Hmm.
that.
Yeah. Thank you. We're not romantic really. We've, after we've been married this long, we're not as romantic
Yeah.
anymore, but
Right.
yeah. But anyway, that's kind of, yeah, he's always, Joe, 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 just calling me from I read a joke one time. It was kind of funny. It says 90% of being married is calling each other's names out from other rooms. I was like, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. He used to do that a lot more, but I think now he knows with me crafting or filming that he doesn't do that as much because he used to just be like, Joe, Joe, wherever. And then I would, come out like, what? And then he'd be like, oh, just wondering what you were doing, wondering where you were. And I'm like, oh, for Pete's sake. So, yeah. So I think he's kind of like, now he hasn't been doing that. Thank you, Jesus. Cause I was like, come on. So yeah, because like interrupt everything, and then be like, "What? Oh, just wondering where you're at." I'm like, "Oh, you made it sound
Oh
like
my
something
gosh.
died."
Yeah.
I thought somebody had cardiac arrest or one of the dogs is dying or something. I'm like,
Oh my
"Jeepers,
gosh. Yeah.
crimeys." Yeah.
Yeah.
So Susie said her middle name is Stacy. That's cool. Susie. Oh, Is it Susan Stacy or? Okay. What is her husband calls her nun during the day and Betty Boop at night. That's hilarious. Oh
Aw,
boy. I'm
Betty
I'm a
Boop
little afraid to
cute.
ask about more about that. I'm a little bit afraid to ask more. Let's just leave that one there.
Well, between a nun and Betty Boop's a little far stretch there. What's
I'm
going
thinking I
on?
know where that's going, so I'm just leaving that one right there. So yeah, uh-huh. Oh, Vicky. Vicky.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's never a dull moment here with Joanne. You guys, just it isn't.
Yeah,
Never
right.
is. It's so much fun.
Well, I it's the thank you. I think it's the chat, they're a bunch of dirty minded old ladies,
Yes.
Tina.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, who's Chick 33? Welcome in. Chick, that's a
Hey,
cute username. Oh my gosh.
it
That's so
is really
cute.
really cute.
Chick. That sounds like something you do like on a farm because I always like well I we didn't have a farm growing up, but I had a lot of friends who had farms and you'd always do like, names to get like, I don't know, chickens to come to you, like, or a pig or something, like or kitties. Kitties is always like, here, kitty. Here, kitty. That kind of, clicking your tongue or something. I don't know, just to catch their attention and just to be dorky. So yeah. So that sounds like a chicken one, like here, chick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Betsy said her husband has blue eyes, so that's his nickname. And then he calls her
Oh,
mama. Oh.
oh, love that.
Oh. Shani said her cat just jumped. Here, kitty.
Ah, that's funny.
See, I tell you, Shani, it works. It totally works. Because cats, they have their own agenda. They rarely come to you. But if you kind of, I don't know, do a funny noise or something, they'll come to you. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard a
I'm
comedian say that
allergic
one
to
time. He said, dogs come when you call them, and cats take a message and get back to you later.
them.
Our little dog Princess, she's part dachshund. She never comes when she's called. She always acts all weird. And then she'll, like, if she's outside in the yard, she will lay on her back and just like flail about if you're trying to get her to come in. So then you have to literally walk out there and go grab her and bring her in. And I'm like, oh, for Pete's
Aw,
sake. So, yeah.
little
Oh,
diva.
Shani said cats are jerks. Oh, oh, and Kinsey said hers did too. Oh my gosh, I got to do that on each live now, just to mess with their cats. I'll be
Oh,
doing the kitty thing. Oh man, so many
boy.
hidden talents I have. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can rouse cats from their 20th nap of the day. Oh yeah. Here's the part of the live where I start bragging. Usually Marcy, the cranky crafter, comes in here and says, "Stop having a big head, Joanne." And I'll be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
mind your keep to your own lane, Marcy." I'm pretty sure when I go see her that we're just gonna be ribbing each other the whole time. It'll be
Gosh.
like a total snark fest. I'm like, jeepers.
Are you guys gonna do it live together while you're there?
I don't know. We'll see. Marcy she doesn't really like to go live. But maybe she'll like show me and the chickens or something, She does like she has her chickens.
Yeah.
I don't know. She has a little dog Ivy that apparently is real afraid of people and like might bark at me. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I said, well, okay, I'm just gonna like rub myself in liverwurst or something and be around Ivy. I got to figure out some way to win Ivy over. So this is
There
gonna
you
be a
go.
whole thing. Yeah.
Should be fun.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. And Sandra, we're gonna go help Sandra organize her spaces. So,
Ooh, jelly. I'm
mhm.
very jelly. Mine's still
Yeah.
not
Do you
organized.
do you like well? Do you like to organize though, or do you find it like? How do you find that? Because you have been doing a lot of organization.
I start out with good intentions, and then everything, the last half of it, just kind of ends up getting put back in.
Mm-hmm. Where
Not
it last
not
was.
neat. Not so much neatly. I think it's like Carrie said yesterday. Her organization isn't so good that she puts everything back where it goes. It just kind of gets put back.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I'm
Yeah.
not good at putting it back where it belongs all the time.
I think that's all of us when we're well, I guess can't speak for everyone, but I think when you're crafting, it can be messy because I always feel like I have something drying, like glue is drying, or I'm in the middle of creating something. But I try to put things into little containers, but then I forget where that container, went or
Yeah,
something. So there's that.
for
But I do
sure.
have organizational bins and things. But right now, I have not organized a lot of stuff. So I feel like I'm in flux right now where I have to put a lot of things away. But I'll have
Yeah.
like I had in Happy Meal, I had a little really cute little peanuts, like Snoopy sticker sheet. Well, it's one item, so I'm constantly going, oh, where's that bin? And I do have the bins organized, but it's constantly like, oh, put this here and then here and here and here. So it's like, it just takes so long. I feel like, it's not hard, but it just takes so long. And then I'll just be like, well, screw that. I'm going down to watch Netflix or something,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
I like that's it. So yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And then a lot
but
with me, I start hurting, and then I have to stop because of my back or something ridiculous like that. So, like
yeah.
when I was sitting on the floor the other a few videos ago, I guess, for doing one of my drawers on my legs, I had to straighten them out. I couldn't sit cross-legged very long. It's like,
Oh
oh
yeah, I
man,
have that too. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
it's getting
Yeah.
old thing makes it harder to get stuff done. Can't get down on the floor and do much of anything anymore.
Yeah. I can get down, but getting up is the
Yeah.
challenge, right? So yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I have a yoga
Uh,
mat in my overflow room. I'm just calling it that because Kim called it that. It sounded so much more official. Like, oh, that's your craft overflow room. And I'm like, wow, okay, I'll go with that. Not just the heap of crap in your spare bedroom. So now it's
yeah.
like, oh, that's the overflow room. So yeah, so I will use my yoga mat for like putting my kits together and everything's all spread out on the yoga mat, and but then yeah, like I try to find a spot for my keister in amongst the the piles is like, oh wait a minute, so I've got to like reposition, and then your foot falls asleep or something and you're like, oh my gosh. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's pretty real. So oh my gosh, thank you, Betsy. Oh my gosh, she said thank you, Joanne. She had a blast during my live and she sent me $10. I've never had that
Oh,
happen. That is so cool.
cool.
Wow. That I've never had anyone do that. Thank you, Betsy. Oh my gosh. Let's see. This is so funny. Kinsey said her cat won't come when she does it, but it will for me, for Joanne. And
Of
then
course.
Shani said cats nap, eat, poop, knock stuff off tables, and repeat. Yeah, that's cats. I can't have cats anymore. It makes me sad because I can be allergic to some. And so we had a cat when our son was little and we had to find another family to take it because um I was allergic. I developed an allergy to the cat. And I went to the allergy specialist and everything. And he said that sometimes you can have a cat even for like a year and you won't get allergic to it right away, but you may develop an allergy after a year. And he said they don't understand exactly why like certain cats maybe produce more dander than others and why like some can produce more allergies in people or what, I don't know, but
Yeah.
it was sad. So
Aw.
yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
messed this up, you guys. Did you see what I did?
No.
I was all, oh, I'm just gonna do this over here too. Yeah, we're just gonna have a, and well now I can't close the book without having it
Oh
hanging
boy.
out.
Oh boy. Well, you're
Front
gonna have to
row.
cut you're gonna have to
Yep.
cut one of those off then.
Something, something. Yep.
But you could use
Doggone
it
it.
as on another page with like a paper clip or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could just shave off one of them. That's
Yeah.
okay. I mean,
I can just
I
put it right
wouldn't have
there.
even, if you didn't tell me, you could have just put it aside and I wouldn't have even noticed it. So, oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Deborah. I know, I thought she had left earlier, but she said she has to go now for real. Nice chatting. Have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you so much.
Oh,
And thank you, Betsy. And Betsy said she
thank
has to run.
you.
She wanted to thank us for the kindness from everyone here, and she will join our channels. Blessings. And it was her pleasure to give me that monetary gift. Thank you. So that's
Thank
very
you. That's
kind.
awesome.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, I never even knew if that worked or not. I never have had anyone, do that. So I didn't know, yeah, I'm not sure how that all.
Yeah.
I've seen lives where people have done that, but it's always been like the bigger channels like Leah with Thrifty Day or something.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, so thank
Ouch.
you. That's cool. That's cool. Did you just did you just say ouch?
Yeah, because I had to cut that off.
Oh, okay. Like,
But it's
are you
okay.
you
It's all
thinking
about
the paper? Yeah, you're bonding with the paper. Like, oh, I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
Yeah,
We can it can all
it'll
be
be all
fixed.
right. Don't cry, Tina. Don't cry.
Oh, I won't. I won't over this. Well, it's like the
Yeah.
movie in the Money Pit. The movie The Money Pit is like
Yep.
journaling. As long as you have a
y-
good foundation, everything else can be fixed. I know that movie inside out. I've watched it literally 20 times plus.
I have
And
not, but
that
I love that movie. I haven't
oh my
seen it forever
gosh.
though. I probably haven't seen it since it was, on like
Oh,
TV or whatever. Yeah. So
when
yeah.
that tub goes through the floor, I just
Oh,
can't. And when he's stuck in the carpet and he's doing the
yes.
oh my gosh.
I think it's almost sad because I can relate. I'm like, oh no,
Woo.
not that I've ever had anything that extreme, but
Nope.
I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, how sad. Yeah.
That's one of my
Oh
favorite
man.
movies of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that
it's
and You've
Tom
Got Mail.
Hanks, right? So he's
Yeah,
such a good actor.
he
So
is.
yeah.
I love him. I would
Hmm.
love to meet
Yeah.
him.
Oh
Can you
yeah.
imagine being one of those people in Central Park where they're getting married in the park and he just stops by? Did you guys
Oh
see that? Can you
no, I
imagine?
have not. Is that like on
Oh,
little reels on Instagram or something or Facebook?
uh,
Yeah.
I think I saw it on Facebook Reels or something. He actually showed up and took
Cool.
pictures with him. I'm like, what?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that would be, you'd have to get that picture
Oh,
framed. You'd be like,
heck
well, this
yeah.
is when Tom Hanks came to the wedding. So, yeah.
I know. Completely
Uh,
cool.
uh,
That'd be just
Susie
the
said she's
best.
never seen The Money. What? Yeah, I don't know where it is. I'm
Oh,
usually Susie's technical advisor, but I don't know because I don't think I've ever given someone
yes.
money on a live. So I'm not sure, Susie, but I think there's somewhere where it shows up with a little dollar sign somewhere. I really honestly don't know right now
Yeah.
if I'm not in the, I don't know where you'd find it. So yeah.
It's called
Oh,
the Money
and
Pit. Sorry.
yes. No, no, that's good. I wanted you to say that. Yeah. And then Kim said she loved that movie. She always uses the car
The
bears
Care
line
Bears.
Tom Hanks
The
uses when he's
Care
stuck in
Bears
the
were here.
carpet. Is that what he said?
The
I
Care
didn't
Bears
remember
were here.
that. Oh my gosh.
I
And
just
then
have
he
to go in
starts
the house
getting
and
kind
watch
of
that.
giddy, right? Like he starts getting like that
Yeah.
where you get like laughing, like you're
Yeah.
laughing because it's so ridiculous. Yeah. Hmm.
Let's try Brad. Brad, my man. He just go, oh my god. I'm gonna have to watch that movie today now. It's settled. There's nothing else that's gonna work now.
Do you watch it on like one of the TV channels? Like there's that one channel that has like older movies, or do you guys like what do you guys have for your TV service out there? Because you're kind of off the grid.
We use Starlink and then we just stream off the
Okay.
smart TV. And
Yep.
I think I have the Money Pit. I think I have the DVD of that. So
Oh,
it's probably
nice. Yep.
yeah.
I still have DVDs too. A lot of people don't keep their DVDs. I don't have VHS tapes anymore because I feel like those are not as nice a quality. But I like the DVDs still. I still have a pile of DVDs. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Susie said she loves Tom Hanks and she can't believe she missed that. So yeah, you'll have to look for it, Susie. It's a
Oh,
good
it's the
one.
best.
It's a funny one.
And
Yeah.
Shelley Long. I mean, you
Yeah.
just can't get any better than that.
Hmm. Yeah. What was that one
Oh,
where she was like a Girl Scout troop leader or something? Wasn't that her too in one of those? I don't know. It was kind of a spoof one too, but I don't remember. But yeah,
I don't
she's been
remember.
in some funny ones too. So
Yeah.
yeah. Mm, gosh.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie, Joanne? Do you have a favorite or something thereof?
I have a variety and I like E.T. I really like that movie a lot. That was like a heartwarming one. I like
Yeah.
comedies a lot. I do like, really like I like Will Ferrell a lot. So I like and those are the really hokey comedies. Like one of my friends, she's like, I can't watch those. And I'm like, well, alrighty then, but I like them. I know they're kind of inappropriate and you know how they are, but
Yeah.
like yeah,
Well,
those kind I always laugh. So I really do like
yeah.
the comedy ones. And I do I like romances too. I always like, like the romantic comedies, I guess I would say. So, yeah.
Yeah, Will Ferrell was in Old School. That was something
Yeah.
else. Where he gets
I
in the
love
van and he
those.
puts his butt in that chick's face.
He's so funny because it's like her and her prudy friends, and then he, wedges himself in there. Yeah.
He wants
I like
KFC.
comedies. I like comedies like that one or like Hangover. Those they're
Yep.
really inappropriate. I
Right.
shudder. Like I kind of hesitate to say those kind of things on video because then people will be like, "Oh gosh," But yeah, um, I just think I think life is too serious. I want to have fun too.
For
So yeah.
sure. Heck yeah.
Mm. Oh, okay. Kim was saying he's so delirious by the time his wife gets back and hears her voice. So he says, for a minute there, I thought the Care Bears were here.
Yeah, that's what it
Okay.
was.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
Exactly.
my
Thank you.
mom is in the chat. What were we
Oh,
asking about earlier that we were saying something about, I don't know, art or something? I don't know. I was thinking of my mom earlier when I was and then she said hi, just saying hello to everyone. Mom, what are
oh.
you up to today? She's Gloria, my mom.
Oh, hi, Gloria. Thank you for bringing
Yeah.
Joanne to us.
She can't take much credit.
Well, yeah, she gets an A for
I
the
raised
effort.
myself, Tina. Raised myself. No, just kidding. My mom is a good mom. She has a good sense of humor, so we like to joke with each other.
Good.
Yeah, Chick is saying it was Troop Beverly Hills. Yes, that's the one. So yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Shelley was the best. Shelley Long was the best in Cheers. I really did enjoy her in that. Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me.
Mhm.
For sure.
Okay, and now Jess said she thinks she's the only person under 40 who still has regular cable because her ADHD can't handle choosing something on streaming. Well, I get that because there's just so many choices, right?
Yeah,
So
there
it's
is.
like how to narrow down the choices, you know? Yeah. Yeah, and Cassie said she loves the movie Hangover. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my gosh. Jess was a Girl Scout. I never was a Girl Scout. My mom asked if I wanted to be when I think or my dad, but I said no. My sister was. My mom was a troop leader at one point too, I think. Right,
Oh
mom? If
wow.
she maybe she left the chat already, but yeah. My mom is volunteer extraordinaire. She's president of her senior center. So yeah,
Oh, neat.
she volunteers a lot and yeah, and they have a lot of fun people at the senior center. I said I should write a book about all the different personalities and characters at the senior center.
Yeah, that could be
Okay, let's
fun.
see. Oh, mom said haha, we just threw Joanne food once in a while, and they owned a store, so they were very busy, and so she did take care of herself. Yeah. Yeah, but mom, you were a good mom. My mom was good. One thing that was really nice about my mom is that, like, if you were ever worried about something, or like I'd come home from school, I always wanted to do well in school, and she would, I'd be like worried about a test or something, and she, like if I came home and I didn't know if I did badly on a test or something, and she'd say, "Well, did you do your best?" And I'd be like, "Yeah," and she said, "Then you don't need to worry about it. That's all anyone can ask." So she
Oh,
was
that's
good
cool.
at little inspirational messages here and there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
She was a good mom. I had a pretty good childhood. She and my dad was kind of the generation where you had to be a tough guy. So he wasn't all touchy feely, but he loved us and he took good care of us and he saved a lot of money. So my mom is able to live comfortably
Oh,
now
good.
that he passed away and everything. So he really, I would say he didn't announce that he loved us, but we knew that he did. That's, you know what I mean? So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
How are your parents, Tina? Are they still alive?
Both are gone. My mom and dad divorced when I was small, so
Wow.
I never knew him. But
Okay.
she was married 4 times after that, and
Wow.
then divorced. Yeah, she was trying to find somebody,
She was trying to
and
find her soulmate, huh?
I
Yeah.
guess yeah, it just never really worked. And but she raised 5 of us by herself most of the time.
Oh,
So
tough lady
yeah,
then, because that's a
yes,
lot of work. Yeah.
yeah. She worked 3 jobs. I mean, she was doing it. She's my hero.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Jess said that's what her mom always said too, as long as you tried your best. Yeah,
Yep.
see, those moms they know a few things. I think when you're real young, you don't think they know anything. And then when you get a little older, you're like, well, they were right about some of that stuff. Like my mom always says to always bring a sweater. And that's something I've learned. Like, even if it's, like you think, oh, it's so hot today. When would I need a sweater? And then you go into some store that you're shopping at and you're like freezing. So,
Yep.
Always
Ugh.
good to have a sweater along. So, yeah. So
And I'm
there you
getting
go
older.
there.
I'm getting
Yeah,
older
getting
as I get
older.
cold. And now I'm having to take a butt pad around with me because I don't have much fat on my butt.
Well, I wish I could say that, Tina. If
Uh,
I could share some of this that I got on my
oh,
keister, you'd be welcome to it. So,
yeah, I got
yeah.
plenty on my belly I could move around there too, but no, it's not doing it on its own. I don't know what's wrong with it. It just doesn't seem to know where it's supposed to go.
It's not heading south like every other part of your body.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh man. I
Well, yeah, the
always
rest of them.
wonder if people like Jess in the chat or people who watch this who are younger are like, are you ladies kidding me? Because we're
Oh
talking about
no,
like perimenopause, menopause, old age, and it's
sagging.
like,
Yeah.
what in the heck? Yeah.
Well, when I look for a bra now, I have to look for a like a 44 long
Yeah.
the cup
Well,
size.
that's hilarious, Tina. Yeah, we all need a little extra help to
Woohoo!
boost those ladies up, don't we?
Yes, we do.
All right. So this was so sweet. My mom says Joanne
Oh,
is a great daughter. She is like a best
good.
friend for me, always there.
Oh, I love
Wow.
that. That's
That's
amazing.
nice. Oh, the pig pick. Somebody said they love the pig pick. Kinsey, sorry. Oh, yeah. So these are like farming ones so I was actually thinking I might give some of these to Wilhelmina, who's Sandy, because I've been collecting some sheep books and things for her. I got a huge book haul from a retired kindergarten teacher. She
Oh.
sold me for like, I guess it was like $75 for over 500 books. So I
Wow.
got that quite a few months ago, and I've just left them in like bins and stuff I need to start selling or sharing or something. And but there were sheep, farming books and all different topics. And so I set aside some sheep books for Sandy. And then I thought, oh, these are cute little sheep and farm animals. So I thought maybe Sandy might like some of these too. But there's this other sheep and stuff. So because I asked Sandy one time, I think she was in one of my the chat in one of my lives, and she was like, Joanne, do you or no, I asked her, Sandy, do you still like sheep items or are you kind of tired of them? Because I'm wondering if everybody's giving her sheep stuff. And she said, no, she always likes sheep stuff still. So I was like, okay, all right, got it. So yeah.
Good.
Let's see. Jess said she has a very old body for real. Okay, she has some, yeah, she has I don't think I can pronounce that, Jess. She has some health issues where her bones are like that of a 70-year-old woman. Oh my gosh. So she can sympathize with us. So even though she's
Oh,
young, she can sympathize. I'm sorry that that's the case, Jess, because I don't want you to be able to sympathize with us on that level. So yeah, but
we all
yeah,
got something
that's
going on, don't we?
that's true. That
All
is
of us.
true.
Yeah. That's why it's
Yeah.
cool we're here for each other. We can all complain about our aches and pains, and we get it. We all get it.
Well, we gotta we can't do that all the time though. You know how like some
No,
people that's all they do. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
don't
So
want to do that. Yeah.
yeah, we don't want to get that extreme, but we can support each other. Like when somebody tells me something like that, I do respect that because I'm like, okay, they're sharing with me and they may not tell everyone that. So, we kind of respect that and we can be there for them.
Hmm.
So yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kinsey said facts, Tina. She's agreeing with you, so that's nice. So
Thank you.
yeah. And Jess said thanks, friends. So yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Of course. Yeah, Jess is a great gal. She has sent me a couple really nice Happy Meal packages. She's always thinking of me when she's out thrifting and things. So is Tina. Tina, man. So yeah, I'm very blessed. I have a lot of really nice ladies who look out for me. So thank you guys. So it makes
Hmm.
me feel nice.
I think
So
it's just so much
yeah.
fun to see something and think, "Ooh, so and so would love that," and I
Yeah.
just like to try to
Yeah.
get it. Isn't it fun?
It
That's
is. It
I
is
think it's
because
fun a lot.
sometimes we come across something that that's cute, but we wouldn't need for our themes. Like whenever I see something about, like health, like doctors, nurses, ephemera like that, I always think of Carrie the Paper Monkey because she uses some of those things or, different things. Just Yeah, I got some vintage trays from my cousin who was downsizing and moving to Arizona. So I was thinking, Sean from Recycled Messages, she uses trays all the time. So I thought, well, she might want one of those. So it's just different things that like you see and you think about somebody that you know in the community and you think, oh, because it's like a hidden gem, right? Like I feel like my husband looked at these trays I got from my cousin. He's like, are you gonna do with those old things? Are you just gonna donate them? And I was like, oh, like all offended, like, no, those I'm going to keep. What are you talking about? And I'm gonna share
Yeah.
them. And he just looks at me like I'm growing horns. I was like, well,
Like,
yeah,
all right. Yep.
yeah, just doesn't get it, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
Like,
no,
just
those
walk
are
away. I got this. Just walk away. I don't need your opinions. I got this. Go, go, go. Not
yeah.
even.
That
Like one
there
time,
you
my
go.
my husband, he tried to tell me about I'd taped a box up to ship it off, and it wasn't part of it wasn't taped down, and he was just fixating on that tape. That's not going to go through the post. I'm like, will you calm down? I said, don't
Oh my
worry. When I get
gosh.
in there to ship it, I'll ask her, and if she doesn't think it'll pass, then she'll have tape and we can fix it. It's not a
Mm,
big deal.
yeah, there you
But just
go.
go do
Well,
your
men
health,
like
your
to
car
solve
stuff.
things, right? They like to solve problems. And sometimes you
Yeah.
just want somebody to listen. They don't really have to solve it. You're like,
Yeah.
no, I'm just, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He's funny, but
Oh, they all
hey,
are funny, Tina. I think,
he
yeah.
wants
I
to
mean,
help, so I get it, but
yeah,
sometimes
I know. It's like your help is not wanted at this moment, but thank you.
right.
Yeah. So Debbie Epps is in the chat. If you know, do you know who Debbie Epps is, Tina? She really
Yes.
makes some beautiful, yeah, yeah. So you do it makes beautiful dyed papers and has sales like almost every Saturday, I feel like. So Cassie says she is legally blind, so she is sorry for the
Yeah.
late responses. Well, Cassie, I'm sorry about that, but you know what? You do not have to be sorry for late responses, or you don't have to respond at all. It's fine. I mean,
Yep.
it's just fun to have you here. So, no problem. So Cassie
Exactly.
had said she feels like her friends did her dirty because they didn't warn her about menopause. I think it's like childbirth. You don't want to reveal too much too soon. It's just kind of like on a need to know
Grandma. Yeah.
basis, probably. Yeah. Hi, Gardens. Yeah, that's Gardens and Books. She comes to a lot of Carrie the Paper Monkey's lives. So
Hmm.
yeah, I have seen her in there.
Yeah. I subscribed to her yesterday during the live. So
Oh,
yep.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
I do
I
everybody.
try to do that. Yeah, there was so many because
Yeah.
we were talking about the YouTube requirements and stuff too. So then people were subbing for each other. So that's cool. Mhm. Gardens, what's your first name? Too. I do know what I think, but Tina. Yeah, it's Tina. Thanks. Susie said she has to go. She enjoyed our time
Oh,
together so much. So she said, and it
thanks,
is
Susie.
Tina. Yep, Tina. So
Thank you, Susie.
I'm crafting with Tina Paper Lover Crafts. So I'm gonna fold this so it's on here. Yeah. So yeah. And Naomi, there we go. I know it. Naomi. Okay. Well, we're adding that to the list. So Gardens is Naomi. Gardens and Books, which is also a clever username. So
Yes,
Gardens
I love
and
that.
Books. Yeah. And Naomi is a pretty name too.
Is
Okay. Right. Cool. Okay, there we have it. Okay. And bye, Susie. Thanks for being here. If I didn't say bye, I think I kind of read your message, but I'm not sure if I said goodbye. So yeah, Jana. So we have two Jonas in the crafty community. Jana, the preppy crafty girl, has two N's, Johnna. And then we have a simply Jana that's sometimes in the lives, and she just spells it with one N. So it's kind of unique to have two Jonas in the community because I feel like that's a rare name. So
mm-hmm.
yeah.
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 Agree.
And we have been on already for 2 hours. Can you believe it, Tina?
I love it.
It just whizzes by,
Awesome.
right?
It does.
Yeah.
It doesn't even seem that long at all, like a half hour.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many people?
8.
28 people. Oh, Judy came in. Hi, Judy. Judy G Junk Journals just entered the chat.
Oh,
So cool.
hi, Judy.
What is everybody up to today? So yeah, we don't have any special plans today. My husband is in a golf tournament, but I hear some rustling around, so I don't know if he got home yet or not. So he goes early in the morning and then sometimes is home like now, maybe if it's a tournament. If he otherwise when he golfs just on a regular day, he will go they'll have like a 6:30 a.m. tea time, and then he will be done around 10:30. He gets home. So Cassie said, girls, it has been wonderful talking to you. You all made my day. Looking forward to more lives. Have a great day. Thank you, Cassie. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Cassie.
much. That's nice. Wow.
Here.
And she's calling us girls, Tina. Isn't that nice when someone calls you a girl? I always feel like, ooh,
It
it makes
sure
me feel
is.
young. It's when somebody calls me
Yes.
miss instead of ma'am, like when you're out shopping or something, they go, hey, miss. I'm like, ooh,
Oh, yeah.
a
You're
little
like,
perk
you must be
there.
talking to somebody else.
Yeah, right. Look around. Are they talking to me? Okay, cool.
Talking to me.
Yeah. Yeah. You talking to me? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got movie lines going today, right?
You
So,
trying to say?
yeah. Okay. Hiya, Judy. Sean was going to go live, and then she saw us both on, and she got on. So, okay,
Oh,
we're stealing her thunder here. Jana said she's cleaning. Her one set of company left this morning, and now tomorrow she has more coming. So she's been a hostess with mostess. So yeah,
awesome.
yeah. And Tina, have you met any of? I can't talk today. Have you met any of the other junk journalers in real life yet?
No, not yet.
Okay,
Not
yeah,
one. I
that'll be
think you
fun.
might be the first when you come to visit your cousin
Yeah,
because I'm gonna be running
yeah, and I
down
don't know
there.
when we're gonna come. We've just talked about visiting her and her husband. But she said, okay, she said they're closest to Mesa Airport. Is that in Mesa, Arizona? Or what is
It
that?
might be Mesa Airport.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not
because they
sure
live
where that
in
is.
what is it, Apache Junction? I don't know. I don't know where
Huh?
anything is. I only know Phoenix. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Apache Junction. Uh,
but the biggest airport would be
Mesa Airport.
Phoenix, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just be Phoenix? Like you go into Phoenix and then go to their place. You know what I mean? I
I
don't know.
think mostly, yeah. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if there's an
Hmm.
airport in Mesa. It must be maybe it's out by Falcon Field. That's the only one I can think of,
It could be
and that
like a
doesn't.
local one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out in East Mesa
Yeah.
by close to
And plus
Apache.
they're new out there, so I don't think, well, of course they just got out there last week, so they haven't had anyone come visit yet or
Yeah,
anything. But they
yeah.
used to fly out there because their daughter lives out there. And then so Kitty comes from a large family. They had 6 children and they're all older than me. The youngest one is my sister's age. So they're all, quite a bit older than me, these cousins. But so she has been out there, but she also has had like a stroke and she had
Oh,
a brain aneurysm several years ago. So sometimes she forgets the names of things, or things like that. I mean,
yeah.
not enough to really, you probably wouldn't notice maybe, but just that sometimes she might get things screwed up a little bit. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
yeah. They're.
um go ahead, Tina, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I
Okay.
think they were
I
just
was
talking
just
about Falcon Field.
Yeah, I was just gonna so Kim, she'll probably go live when we end. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Jess said she's having a lazy day doing a few chores as she feels like it, LOL, and working on the
oh.
Outlander journal. She's making Scottish Outlander journals, so that's cool.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. And then Kinsey said she's being lazy today. She wasn't feeling well last night and she had a teen fiasco at 2 a.m. So she's tired. I don't know what that means. And I don't know because I don't have a teen anymore, but I can only imagine what a teen fiasco might be because
Yeah,
yeah, we have both raised teenagers, haven't we, Tina? So
yeah.
yeah, so definitely can relate, I'm sure, on some level. So yeah.
And both boys
Okay.
too.
Yeah, exactly. Which maybe less drama than the girls. I don't know, but it's hard to say. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's a whole different kind of drama. So
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. And Jess is making those journals for her cousins who are sisters. Yeah. So that's cool.
Oh, cool.
And they're going to take a sister's trip together to Scotland to her cousins. Isn't that? Well, you should
Oh,
get in on that trip, Jess. I think that's the
jelly.
prerequisite for making the journal. It'd be like, I need to be included on this trip. Bethany said she has to leave soon. Her nonprofit received a grant and they have to go to a gathering to receive it today.
Oh,
Congratulations, though.
nice.
That's cool.
Congrats.
What
Yeah.
nonprofit is it, Bethany? You can write it in the chat and then we could look at it. That sounds really cool. If you want to, I mean, if you're willing to. Yeah. Oh, Debbie. Yeah, Debbie is saying Outlander, Scotland, and Viking would be a great digital book theme. Debbie, did you see Di from? Oh my gosh, what's Di's username? She's Australian. Oh gosh, do you know who I'm talking about, Tina? Di, like DY, like
Uh,
Diane, and Ginger. Pam, the ginger
oh,
cat lady, went out to visit her in Australia recently. Um, mm, can't think of her. It's like Palette, something Palette, her username Di. But she made a really fabulous Viking journal. It is
ooh.
so
Oh,
cool. Yeah,
yeah.
it
Carrie,
is
wasn't Carrie talking
amazing.
about that too recently?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't remember who she
Debbie
was.
said she saw it. Debbie, do you
Oh,
remember, if you would do me a solid and put in the chat? Can you remember her Di's username? Because I'm blanking out. It's something Messy Palette. Messy Palette. Yeah, the Messy Palette. Just said it. Okay,
yeah.
good. Messy Palette AU. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah. And okay, Bethany said she's loves to share this. It's Keros Adventures, serves adults with disabilities, and she absolutely loves her community. I think she wrote this under one of my videos because I was like, oh my gosh, thank you for helping the elderly. So Keros, I'm gonna write it on here. Keros Adventures. How nice to win a grant. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what
Guess
I
you gotta
spent
apply.
the last like almost 25 years of my life doing was with working with the disability community. There's
Wow,
an
nice,
independent living.
Tina.
Yeah, and it's called Ability 360. It's in Phoenix, and
Wow.
they have a campus basically. There's a sports and fitness center that have adaptive um, machines that people that are disabled can actually use. And
Mhm, mhm.
we do everything disabled related. It was that I still say we because I'm it's been so long, but if they
Yeah.
need home care, if they need mentorship, and then there's all kinds of other autism offices are in there, and all these kind of places. A really awesome place to work. So the last 25 years of my life has been all disability related stuff. So that is awesome to hear.
Wow.
I love to hear that. Yay.
Well, it takes a
Yeah.
special person to work in that environment, so thank you for doing that.
Oh, that's cool. I was in billing. I was in the office, which was good, but I had a lot of
It's
interaction in
all
my.
part of it. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, now we have Glynis Johnson. She said, "Hello everyone. It's so pleasant to be here with you all. I was wondering if you have suggestions on what to do with one-sided paper. I appreciate any suggestions." Okay, well,
Right
I
here.
think yeah, there you go.
Me too.
You've got
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, so I was showing Jacqueline, I bought this from Jacqueline from Lovely's Crafting Lodge. And I was just saying that she took one-sided paper and dyed the back sides of them, or probably the whole paper went in the bath. So like coffee dyeing, tea dyeing. I sometimes will just cover them with ephemera and ink up the edges, or I don't know. Yeah. So how about you,
Yeah.
Tina? What were you gonna suggest? What are some of your suggestions?
Oh, that was I was like gonna listen to you and see what you suggested
Yeah, well, but you're
because I'm
inking
just
up, you're doing it right now. What I like
flying
to
by the
do,
seat
like if
of
I
my
don't want
pants.
it stark white, I will ink it like that.
Yeah,
So
and it's fine.
that's,
Yeah. I'll
mm-hmm,
cover most of it. Yeah, and then I'll cover most of
mm-hmm.
that up. And if you don't, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can leave it. You can leave it stark white if you want it that
Well,
way.
I also will do like a big pocket and then have some tags inside the
Hmm.
pocket. So that way it doesn't look like glaring white. Like it's not just an empty white page.
Yep.
It'll have the pocket and then the thing sticking out of the pocket. So that'll cover up most of the white. I also
Mm.
have done this is just a very easy technique I can show you on scrap paper. Where let me see. I have like 10,000 paper pads, but can you find a scrap of paper when you want one? Here we go. All right.
Exactly.
So if this is the stark white paper, and I've got, maybe I can move this stuff aside a little bit. I will just, I like to kind of just sometimes do little dots, or I will do like a little like this and make it look like script. And then I feel like it's kind of a fun journaling page, so I'll do
Oh
that
yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, and then I'll do like a cluster in the corner. So like I'll do a sticker or I'll do a cluster, something like that, so then you'll have something down here, right? Like so some sort of a sticker or a cluster or whatever, and then that adds something too. But I will do that just to add kind of journaling space because I'm always kind of doodling. And so I always think like, or I will just sometimes do some doodles. Like it could become a little art journal page if you don't want it to be stark white. You could, draw some little, I don't know, little dogs or whatnot, so little cartoon guys or something, I don't know, but yeah, but whatever you want. Or I have seen, I haven't done it too much, but if you guys know, if you follow Amber from Thrifty Journal Shop, and like Sandra even does this from Blossom and Inspired, they will do like a painty paper. So if you have one of those scrapbook papers and you want to turn it over to the white side, like a one side scrapbook paper, you could do a painty paper where you're just taking, be a little careful not to saturate it maybe so it doesn't get too waffly, but, do like a slight watercolor, different colors on there, or they'll use those little ink sprays and kind of lightly spray. And so that's an idea too, where you get some like painty, things going on. So stuff like that, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, I think the sky's the limit, right? And also I just think it's a good spot for ephemera. Like if I always like pockets and belly bands. Belly band is another like this essentially could be a belly band where you have this and then you have something like this is a poem. So maybe you have the belly band and then you have the poem going through it. Well, that covers up the white behind. So that's another thing too. So yeah. Yeah, somebody, okay, Debbie App said you could jelly print or stencil on it. Yes, stencil. That's a good
Mm-hmm.
idea too.
Stencils are
Yeah,
great. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And let's see. Okay. And Jess was saying, yes, Deborah with paper, roses, and coffee also made an Outlander journal. Yeah, she did a really pretty one too. Okay, Jess said she just cuts papers down to 8.5 by 11 and prints on the back. Oh yeah, like well, that's another
Mm-hmm.
idea too. Is like you can adhere another thinner paper to the back of it, like print something out with a digital or with script or something, and then you could even just adhere. And I've done that too, where I don't want it to be pure white, so I will just adhere another page onto it to cover it. So that's another idea. Collage, masterboard, ink, etc. Yes. Stencil it, glue down tissue paper with a glue stick or a napkin. Napkin. I
Yep.
just tore apart one of these napkins the other day, and I've got these leftovers. So this would be cute to use on a glue stick on the white paper to dress it up. Oh,
Sure.
Glynis is asking, how does she get DigiKits if she doesn't have a printer? I've heard that you can go to like Office Max or whatever those are called now, Office Depot, whatever, and get things printed, but I have not done that myself. So I'm not sure. Find a friend with a printer. No. It can use a lot of printer ink, that's another thing. So maybe you don't want
Yeah.
to be printing out digitals or things, but yeah. Another thing, Glynis, though, too, is I love to use magazines. I mean, I haven't cut into any of mine too much yet. I was gonna, if I wasn't gabbing up a storm of following the chat, I was gonna cut out pictures from these country women magazines. And so like if you don't want to print digitals, you definitely don't have to. And you could definitely cut out pretty magazine pages and use a glue stick and adhere those onto your white papers as well, because those are really fun. So that's another idea too. Okay.
Yeah. There's so many really. At first, I'm like, okay, how can I think of it? But there's still literally so many ways you can use it. It's almost hard to
Yeah.
settle on one
Right, exactly. Now,
sometimes.
and some people are saying, oh, Jess, of course, our youngster, she said that you should be able to send the file to an office store like Staples and have them print it, or maybe your local public library. That's another option too, because the library will
Oh,
let you print things, I think, for nominal, it's pretty low price, I think, to print stuff at the library. I think you have to pay a little bit, like, I don't know what it is anymore because I don't go to the library as much as I used to when I was like, when our son was little, we'd go there a lot more, I guess. But yeah. But yes, okay. glue book pages to the backs. Yes, for sure. Book pages are always handy to use. And you could, but the ink also, like Glynis, I don't know if you have this kind of ink. This is like the vintage photo. Any of these kind of inks will really like Tina. What was Tina doing is like just smearing, smearing. It was a little nicer than just smearing it, but what would you say? Just putting it down on paper. That sounded really nasty.
Smearing.
When
It
you
is
ink
smearing.
these, yeah, when you ink these, you're just adding some color a little bit, but you can also use other inks. And inks you can find, I mean, these ones are a little pricey, these Ranger, Tim Holtz ones. But honestly,
Yep.
I have found inks at like Goodwill or ink pad, to or yeah, like with different designs, you could ink the back, with different things. Like, having the ink pads, I guess. I don't know. But these are pretty cheap to get like on Amazon and stuff. You can change out the daubers. You could have one of these. This is from says it's from scrapbook.com, but a little ink dauber. And but if you don't have a dauber, I mean honestly, you could probably use just a little cotton ball thingy to not a cotton ball. What do you call those? Like those cotton discs you might use to for cosmetics. You can buy a bunch at Dollar Tree. So yeah, so something
They
like
work
that
pretty good.
too. But yeah, I got to
I
work Dollar
I
Tree
got a
in
bunch.
at some point. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oops.
I
Mhm.
bought a bunch of the mini distress ones when I wasn't sure because it's cheaper for one. And then I also
Yeah. There you
on
go.
Temu or somewhere I got a bunch. These little inks are fine. I mean, they're cheapy, but they still work. So you don't have
Yeah.
to spend a fortune on it. Then all my daubers are color coded, of course.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's
Easier
pretty
to reach for.
organized. That's nice. I don't have color
So
coordinated
that's
ones. Mine are all kind of ugly like this. So, oh well. Don't make me buy more daubers, Tina. Just stop it right there. I'm using what I got.
yes.
Oh, and Vicky did have a thing out recently. She said she loves to use tea bags as toppers on digitals, magazine photos, etc., and it adds a grungy look. Yeah, I just got a bunch of tea bags from my cousin. She had a pack of them, so I'm gonna do some things with those. Those are fun to coffee dye or tea dye or whatever, and use them to add elements to pages and stuff too. Glenna said she calls it smudging, and yeah, and Goodwill. Yeah. Oh, okay. And Goodwill, I have fibbers. I don't know what that means, but okay. You can use water and food coloring in a spray bottle too. Yeah, we can think outside the box. Like we don't always have to
Yep.
buy something. I'm hesitant sometimes to tell people to buy things because then sometimes people are just starting out in junk journaling and then they're feeling like they have to buy the whole kit and caboodle, and no, you do not have to. You can, buy a cheap instant coffee jar of instant coffee from Dollar Tree and try coffee dyeing, or buy they have cheap black tea bags, and they also have green tea bags that come in a big box. And just and ask around. I feel like you start talking to people. My mom has gifted me so many things because of her friends getting rid of doilies or getting rid of different things, so once people start realizing like, oh, she likes old magazines, they may have a stash in their house or something, so yeah. Okay, Kinsey is asking, she needs to buy more inks, and she's asking if you like those minis, Tina.
I do. I also bought mini daubers to go with them. I don't think I have any of those handy, but yeah, they are because they're a little small for these normal size ones, but it works. I mean, you could almost get it right on there because I'll show you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's a size difference there. So, but yeah, they work. They work great, and they're not near as expensive, and you can get a whole bunch of colors.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, good stuff.
I forget to
I
use
like.
my inks. I honestly forget to use my inks. I have a lot of inks, and I have a lot of rubber stamps, or the clear stamps and stuff. And I neglect to use them. I need to pull them out.
I do too. Yep. Just all the different. I
Yeah.
always stick with the vintage stuff. So I need to work on the
Yeah.
other all those colors.
No, Rosanna's saying congratulations on the anniversaries. Their 40th was a couple weeks ago. So congrats to you, Roseanne. 40 years is
Oh,
quite an
hey, cool.
accomplishment. Neither one of you have
Yeah,
killed each
nice.
other yet. That's always a day to celebrate.
Yep.
Because some days that can be the challenge, I tell
Oh,
you.
trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. You're preaching to the choir, Joanne. Preach into the choir.
Oh, yeah. Yep. We are
But
joking.
we
Our
love.
husbands are wonderful.
Yes. Yes.
I think they're
Good.
very
Good man.
patient to put up with us. What do you think, Tina? I think they've got to be patient.
Yes.
That's probably.
He, my husband deserves a medal, pretty much. So. Yep. I
I'm
put
not
him
going to
through
go
some
that
stuff.
far. I'm going to say though, I'm lucky to have Chris, and I'm yeah, I think he's a pretty good guy. Although sometimes, obviously, I feel like you have to. You can't agree with somebody 24/7, or that's not a real relationship, in my opinion. I don't
It'd be
know.
boring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on. And what you're going to have different ways of doing things because we all of us grew up differently. We all have different backgrounds, different ways that we do things. Like he'll be like, "Man, why do you do that?" I'll ask Chris. I'll be
Uh,
like, "Why do you do that?" And he'll be like, "I don't know." And I'll be like, "Well, think about it. Why do you do it?" He's like, "I honestly don't know." I'm like, "All right, well, we're just going with it then."
that's not a good enough answer. You're gonna think about it, and you're gonna tell me. You're gonna sit there and think about it.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Roseanne said I'm getting closer and closer to 48 hours special. Yeah. Dateline, 48 hours. Yeah. It's always the spouse who did it. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I think that's why you have to argue because otherwise you would end up on one of those specials. That's my feeling. I feel like if I bottled it all up, I mean, jeepers, then it'd
Yeah.
explode. So yeah.
Yeah. That's not good either.
Roseanne, if she ever ends up on the first 48, she didn't do it and she was with me.
No.
Thank you, Jess. Jess is going to be my alibi.
I watched that show too. I've seen most of those episodes, I think. So I'll catch it
Me
if she
too.
is on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll be
I
like,
love that.
oh my gosh, I did a live with her and she seemed like somewhat normal. What the hell? Yeah, now she. Hey, all my crafty
But
ladies have my back. They'll be like, it was his fault. It was totally his fault.
yeah. And if they're asking for people to call in and tell them what they know, well, I'm not going to know anything. Got to protect each other.
Oh my gosh.
Just
So
don't
my
hurt any
neighbor
animals, and I'll be
guy,
fine.
I happened to look out one time. It was like kind of evening-ish, and Chris was out of town, of course. So, all the weird stuff happens when you're home alone. And so and our dogs started barking because they were looking out the front door. And I noticed our neighbor guy just walking past, and he was with his dog, so he's going for a walk. But I didn't I'm not like with the binoculars at the door. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. Well, then I didn't pay any attention and didn't see what happened after that. Well, his wife ends up calling me and going, have you seen him? And I said, well, earlier. And she's like, what time? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, you know how it is where you don't look at the clock, So I'm like, I don't know. Cause she goes, he hasn't come home yet. She got home from somewhere and he
Oh,
was gone. No, 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 nothing. He's gone. And I'm like,
oh
oh God,
shoot.
I can just see this turning into a special right now. And I'm the last one who saw him, right? Who do they suspect the most? The last one who saw this person. So I said, well, I saw him. I don't remember exactly what time, but it's been quite a while and it was dark by now. So I'm like, oh gosh. And she had one of those apps on her phone that shows like they have the, iPhones or whatever. And it showed where he was. And it shows like past my house in the cul-de-sac that's down the way. So I'm like, okay. And I said, well, let me go look, So I go kind of looking a little bit, but I'm like, well, I don't see him. And then I said, okay, it's dark. So I said, why don't you bring your car over? Because she goes, should I call the police? And I said, well, how about we look first? Like maybe we look for 15 minutes, like hesitant to call the cops yet, which also sounds
Yep.
like an alibi for me. Like, no, let's not call the cops. I know what happened to him. No, so I'm like, why don't you come over, bring your vehicle, and we can like shine the lights, it'd be easier to see rather than us wandering around in the dark. So she comes over and she goes, well, this is just so unlike him. And I didn't know, she goes, he has diabetes, Joanne. And so like I was thinking, why would he disappear with the dog, And then she said, and then she was calling the dog and the dog wasn't coming. And so we're just like, what? So So we're like, okay, we're kind of panicked, and I'm thinking, yeah, we will maybe call the cops here. Well, then we walk down the cul-de-sac. We hear voices. I said, "Do you hear that?" Because I got out of the vehicle too. Like she was driving, and I said, "Well, let's kind of where your app is showing. Let's get out and look." And there's like woods all back there. And she's like, "Oh, you think he wandered into the woods and like collapsed?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Our brains can get overactive here. Let's just, let's see."
Yeah.
And so then we hear voices, and yeah, lo and behold, he was just hanging out with this neighbor dude. But their house, the neighbor guy has this like pole shed type
Oh.
thing where he fixes vehicles, and that's kind of down, almost like a basement level. It's down the hill kind of.
Oh.
So we go there, and her dog comes out. Like we call the dog comes out, and she's mad, right? I felt it, and I said to him
Yes.
too. I said, what the heck, And he's like, well, I'm just visiting with my friend. It's not like I'm, disappeared somewhere, like acting like we're all just, dumb, right? Like, oh, you ladies jumped to the wrong
Oh.
conclusions. I didn't say
Yeah,
much
that wouldn't
because
have gone
I'm not
well.
in it, right? I'm not married to him. So I'm like, I thought this is going to go.
Mm.
I can imagine, I could see she was mad. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but we're also grateful he's alive. So, and then the other guy
Exactly.
chimes in, "Yeah, he's dead here in my garage." And I'm like, I felt like saying, "Can it, buddy? You're both on thin ice right
Yeah.
now." So then,
Yep.
so
Exactly.
she just goes, "Well, thank you, Joanne." And I said, "Yep, no problem." So I go, "Hey, well, at least we found you. It turned out good or something." I tried to smooth things over. And then I thought, and then, yeah, he made it worse by being like, "Well, where else would I be?" And she's like, "Well, I don't know. I come home, you're gone."
Oh.
So that, yeah. So we found him, and then we
Yeah.
had like a neighborhood party after that. And I said, "Oh, hey, I see you're here. That's good to know you're still alive." So I made some joke too. He's like, "Oh my god, I can't even go for a walk without you ladies. You know,
Oh.
can't be gone for an hour without thinking I like collapsed somewhere." I said, "Well, at least we care enough." My goodness. So yeah. So,
Exactly.
but
Yeah,
it
I
was
don't
just
do well
rolling
with
through my head because of all
people.
the true crime I watch. I was like, I'm gonna be the last person who saw him. I'm gonna be questioned. This is gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. So there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, Jess
When
said
people
she
are
has us
condescending
all.
like that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
When-
I
I
was
had
like,
I had a
buddy.
boss that tried to
Well,
be condescending with me once. And, sorry.
once. Yeah. Once. That's the
Yeah.
important thing.
That was
Yeah.
it because he heard about it. I was in his office and in his face. You're gonna get
Yeah.
fired. I'm like, I don't care. I ain't up with it. He can treat me with respect, or he can find somebody else to work with him. I don't care. You know,
Yeah. Oh, Cindy.
because
Hi, Cindy
we were talking.
Williamson. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sorry. Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry, Tina.
Cindy. Oh no, that's okay. It was useless information. I didn't need to finish. You know how that
It
goes.
is never useless
When
information, Tina. You are a
when
font
we
of
don't need to
knowledge.
really, yeah, a font, a font.
No, this
Good
somebody
start.
said they like these that I'm cutting out, and these are from Artsy Fartsy Life. They're free printables you can get on her website, and you can sign up for. She'll send out emails. She does like a little newsletter. Her name is Tara Jacobson. So if you can't find it, just comment
Awesome.
on my channel, and I can provide links or something. Yeah, Glynis is saying I don't want to be a witness to anything. Exactly, but you know what? My husband, he's oblivious to most things, so I always say I really hope there are other witnesses if something really does happen to me because he doesn't see anything. Like we'll see some bizarre thing. We'll be out, about shopping or something. I'll be like, "Did you see that?" And he'll be like, "No, what?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that guy with like a pineapple hat on his head, or just something so bizarre." And Chris will be like, "No, didn't notice." And I'm like, "Okay." I said again, I hope nothing ever happens to me where you're the only eyewitness because you'll have no clue. You'll be like, "I don't know, didn't see anything. I don't know."
Yeah.
Ah, so it must be nice in your little world there, your little bubble that you've created. I said, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jess said she would be so upset. Well, yeah, like she said, she's also diabetic, and her mom is legit sent her husband home from work to check on her when she didn't answer. Right? Right? Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, Tina, Roseanne said she's loving the journal. Can you show the cover?
Sure. Thank you. It's not done yet. I've still got to do stuff outside of it. These are really thick die cuts, so it needs some other depth on there to make it,
Cool.
and then that's just put that on there to get it done.
Yeah.
You just all right, slap something on there. Who cares? That's how I get. And it's the back.
That's cool.
I mean, it's gonna, it's not gonna get as much.
That's
But
very
I'm
cool.
just working my way through it.
Oh, Sean said,
Had a bunch
don't
of
you love the
papers I
way
was.
Joanne tells a story? That's so kind. Sorry, just trying to do the
I
chat too
do.
at the same time.
Oh no, no problem. Yeah, it's pretty. It's fun.
That is really
spine,
pretty.
so.
Did you do the stenciling on all those pages?
No, these are all pages I had in a book. Let me find the book. It's right here.
Cool.
I bought it on Amazon. Oh, it's right here. Okay, Tina, figure it out. Yeah, it was.
Oh, they were, wow.
All the papers were already in there.
That looks like an amazing book. Okay, hold on. Princess, my little dog, is here, and I'm going to let her out because I can hear Chris downstairs, and I bet he wants to let them out. So, hold on. But I'm right here.
Okay.
I can still talk. Okay, Princess, go find Daddy.
Okay.
Go find him. Chris, you home? Okay, I'm on a live with my friend Tina. Okay.
Hi, Chris.
Love you. Oh, hey, that was good, Tina. He said, love you back. I never say that, so.
Oh, wow. He's on good behavior.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Maybe he did well in the
this
golf
is a cool
tournament.
book.
Yeah.
I know. That's good. I hope he did. He
Autumn
deserves to.
Forest. It's backwards, but it's
Yeah.
cool. It looks like Autumn Forest.
Oh, it
Did you
is?
say where you got that? Where
Okay.
did you get that book, the Autumn
I think
Forest?
It was, Amazon,
Cool.
I think. Pretty sure.
That is really neat. Oh, Kim
Is it
did
backwards? I thought.
Yeah, but it shows up that way on screen sometimes with these. I don't know. We're weird, Tina. You know
but
how
then
it
this
happens.
is backwards.
Yeah.
But this isn't backwards. But how is this? That makes no sense to me. How does that happen?
Yeah. I don't know.
It is backwards on my journal too. I thought
yeah, because guest check is backwards. Yeah. Yeah, it's something with the way we film on these. Probably because you had to turn your camera the opposite way. But you know what? It still looks so pretty that what you're working on. Like I wouldn't have been able to tell that unless you said it now. No, because that's upside down now.
Clue.
I don't either. I don't know the mysteries of technology. So yeah, Jesse heard us talking about. But what's the first 48? I thought you were talking about 48 hours. Is the first 48 a different show? Because teach me. I love true crime. I watch all of it.
Oh,
I also watch medical shows. It doesn't matter if they're doing surgeries live or whatever. I'm for it. So that's one way that's one way to get my husband to leave the room. If he sees me watching one of those medical shows and somebody could be showing a hangnail, he'll be like, ooh, so he's like, but I said, it's a good thing you never tried to become a doctor because, man, he always says I should become a doctor. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you watch those too, Tina, or no?
I used to watch it here and there, but Mike happened to walk in one time and he's like, God, what is that? Like, I'll turn it off. Like, you wussy.
I don't turn it off, Tina.
In the woods, but you can't watch this. It's like men. They're wusses. Okay. Half the men I know can hunt. They'll
You're
go
right.
gut a deer in the woods.
But I don't turn it off, Tina. That's the difference. That's the difference in our marriages. I do not turn it off. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, talk about anything remotely even and they can't handle it. It's just, come on.
Yeah.
If you can gut a deer in the woods, you ought to be able to talk about a woman's monthly cycle, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Okay, now Jess says it's a true crime show that follows homicide detectives. Oh, yes. Okay, the first 48. All right, well, there we go. First 48. Because it's like the first 48 hours, then that's when they got to really get on it to find people. So, okay, TV show. All right. And Kim said. And they
also have one.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, they also have one called After the First 48, where they go through some of those cases that were on the first 48, and you see the court proceedings and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
into that.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, Judy G
Mhm.
said that her husband wouldn't even come in the delivery room when she gave birth. Wow. Okay, well
I
that's
don't
pretty
know.
bad. Yeah. I'm sorry, but if I'm suffering, he's going to suffer along with me. So
Yeah,
that's how that one would go.
for sure.
A&E, A&E. Yeah, I bet they would be on A&E. That's always that makes sense that it would be on there. So oh, she doesn't Chick doesn't like the podiatry shows like the feet. I can watch it all. I don't mind. Okay, now let's see. Oh, Cheryl from Inked Pulp wants you to show the book again. Can you show the little book again?
Oh, sure.
Maybe where you got it from Amazon Forest. What was it? Forest
Oh,
something.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the one you bought,
Where
I
did I
think.
put it? See, I didn't put it back where I got it from, and now I had to hunt for it. So sorry,
Yeah,
it's reversed, but
that's
you'll
okay.
be able to tell which one it is.
Okay, Autumn
Autumn
Forest is what it
Forest
looks
Junk
like. Junk
Pages,
journal.
Pages and Ephemera.
Okay. Sorry, I keep talking over you, Tina. I'm so sorry. All right,
No,
let's
that's
see.
okay. I think this is a lag.
Yeah. Kim said her husband Ray leaves the room when she watches crime documentaries. Yeah. Yep. No, Chris will get interested in those. He just doesn't like the medical shows. He'll like come in and watch like a crime documentary with me, but he usually enters like halfway through and go, "Wait a minute, who's that?" And then I'm like, "Oh, for Pete." So then I'll be like, and then I'll pause it and I'll go, "Yeah, so this is, this woman turned up dead in her closet, and now they're trying to figure out was it the husband or her stepmother, And then he'll be like, "Okay," and then I'll play it again, and then he'll be like, "No, wait a minute. What? Who was that again?" And I'm like, "Oh, for God." So yeah, that's how that works usually. Dr. Pimple Popper, that one is a gross one. But I watch a British woman. It's called, what is it called? Save My Skin. And I like hers a little better. I don't know why, but I like it because it's in London and that whole element. So yeah.
Awesome.
The some of those are gross. So yeah. What is her father-in-law calls them murder, death, kill shows. Jess said. Well, that's pretty much what it is. So yeah. Okay. Tina, you want to
And
go
that
for it
makes me want
until
to watch.
about
Huh?
10 more minutes?
Hmm? Okay.
You want to go for about 10 more minutes, you think?
Sure, whatever
Or
you
do you
want to
want to
do.
go till like, yeah, what time do you think?
I'm just along for the ride, so it's up to you.
Okay.
I'm good with whatever.
Well, since Sean wants to go live and stuff, and let's maybe do like, 2:45 my time, which would be 1:45 your time, right? So it'll be about 15 minutes here. Yeah. So I always say if anybody has questions for me in the live to ask them now, because we'll be on for about 10 more minutes, or if you have questions of Tina, the
Yep.
more
Ask away.
personal, the better.
Ask away. I'm an
All
open
right.
book.
Yeah, me too. Yep. All right. Okay. Yeah. Going through these and kind of cutting out some of well, these were the digitals again, but this one didn't print good. I think my color print cartridge is already wearing out. Hmm.
Oh, bummer.
Well, you know how, I mean, I don't know how many prints I can get out of it. You know how it is. It's just like, I mean, never as many as you want, I guess. But I feel like print
Yeah.
cartridges are expensive. I know some people use those, Epson ones where you have like, they give you more prints, but I don't. I just have an HP one.
I have an Epson Eco Tank, but I'm not on their ink thing. I just buy it when I need it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that's a good way to do it because then they just automatically come or whatever. So, well, or yeah,
Yeah.
or is that what you mean, or do you
I,
mean that you just yeah? Hmm.
yeah, I just get mine at Walmart.
Yeah, I used to get those knockoff brands or whatever, but they wouldn't always work. Some of them were already not, providing ink or something. So now I bite the bullet and buy the expensive HP ink cartridges. So yeah.
Yeah, I do too with Epson. I only get theirs now because it's not worth ruining my printer because they can
Yeah,
mess up your printer if it's not a cartridge.
right. Okay, now Jess said she just switched to an Echo Tank and she loves it. So yeah,
Yeah, I do too.
yeah. Okay, yeah. That is good to be on that HP Ink subscription. That's what Judy G is on, and she likes to never have to worry about running out. I should do that because I think it's cheaper too. And then they just kind of send them as it's getting lower or whatever. So I should sign up for it. I don't know, just laziness. I haven't looked into it now. Oh, Sean says we don't have to stop for her. No, but that's plenty of time. I mean, I usually go a couple hours, but 3 hours is plenty. So, but thank you,
Yeah.
Sean. Okay. Okay. How about Glynis is asking when will we all be back? Well, Tina, maybe she'll be going live now on her own too. I don't know, but we'll see. But I go live maybe once a week, not always, and I don't really plan ahead. So we don't have and I don't know. So I don't have a set schedule. So I am sorry that I can't really say, I guess. I tend to go live more on like the weekends or like a Friday night. But it just varies. So I don't know. Yeah. So Tina, are you gonna try going live on your own at all? Or are you kind of hesitant to do that?
I think I will soon, probably. Do you have to have any certain amount of subscribers or anything, or does it matter? Do you know?
I don't think so because Sean doesn't have like they used to say you had to have like more subscribers, but Sean has tried it and it's I guess you just can't maybe have all the features that you can as like
Oh, okay.
if you have more subscribers, but you can go live.
Yeah,
So
that
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
I just might do that soon.
Okay. Oh, bye, Vicky. Vicky's heading out. She said, "Bye, bye,
Bye,
crafty
Vicky.
friends, and go get into your Betty Boop outfit for your hubby tonight. Now, so you better go get all dressed up. I'm sure it takes some prep work. She's also though a couple hours early. Well, you got some time yet. It's not even three. Yeah, it's like not even one where you are probably. So yeah, not till later then. You can still be a nun for a while, for a few hours. All right.
Oh,
Uh,
cracks me up.
maybe she is like what was that? Whoopi Goldberg was on that. What's that nun? The nun movies. Oh my gosh. Um,
Oh,
yeah. Hmm. Dang
yeah,
it.
I can't
I
remember
can't.
what they were called.
Yeah, somebody will remember in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the nun, the nun where she's not really a nun, but she goes into like hiding from, because she witnesses something, like a killing or something. Can't remember exactly. They have so many of those. I think they have a few of them. And then she plays, a nun to hide out in the, with the other nuns. Yeah, so that's fun. That's a fun movie
Hilarious.
too. Yeah. Gosh. Sister Act. There we go.
There
Yep.
we go.
Sister Act. Yep.
We said the
There you
same
go.
time.
Oh, you're welcome, Glynis. Thank you for being here. It's very nice to have you, and I hope we can we gave you some worthwhile tips on how to cover up those stark white papers. So yeah. Mhm. Yes. Okay. Nobody's asking us any deep, dark questions, Tina. It must be that we're such open books that they already know everything about us. So yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Could be.
Or, we're just not that interesting. There's that as well. So
I know
yeah.
they just not give a crap. I mean,
Yeah, there's that. Oh my gosh.
yeah, whatever, whatevs.
Mm-hmm. Kim said the
I don't
first
sweat it.
movie was her favorite. And I think that's the way that it is with those kind of movies. Usually, but then Kim said the second one was the breakout for Lauren Hill. So she was in that one. So that's cool. Okay. Jess said, well, Joanne did do Q&A videos already. Yeah, I know. I've already done it all. So yeah. Tina lives on the
Yep.
West Coast. Tina lives in Arizona. Yeah. Off the grid. She's like one of
Yeah.
those TV shows you watch where they're trying to survive. They're collecting rainwater to shower with and stuff. It's not that off the grids.
No,
Well,
not
hun, I
quite.
think we have enough rainwater, so we can take showers again. There you go.
And we don't have to share. No, I'm just kidding.
Now, if we were young and
Disgusting.
newly married, we'd be all excited by that. But you're like, ooh.
Yeah. No, yeah, no, not a chance. Not happening.
Oh
Ugh, no,
gosh.
I could go further, but I will not. I'm going to behave myself. You're seeing ultimate control right this second. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I, Judy G said, "Shut up, Tina." Isn't that what you're saying? Said,
Yeah.
"Shut up, Tina."
Where,
Where's your sign?
is it right side up? It's not going to be right side up. I don't know which
There
way
it
to put
is.
it.
No, it's not, but it says, "Shut up, Tina." Now it's upside down and backwards.
Oh, geez.
Judy G said, like it rains a lot in Arizona. Well, that's what I meant. See, they've got to gather up that rainwater forever and then they can take a shower. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, my
This time of
gosh.
year it rains a
Okay.
lot, but otherwise it does. Well, it depends. We're
Yeah.
dry most of the year, though.
Yeah. Glenna said that she's in Connecticut. So fancy. I just feel like Connecticut sounds like
Ooh,
such a upscale state, right? You know, I'm
it
from
does.
Connecticut.
So beautiful. So gorgeous
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Jess isn't, she's newly married, only 7 years, and she doesn't want to take showers with hubby either. So yeah. Hopefully he doesn't watch this because, he'll feel a little hurt by that possibly. So
You
yeah.
might.
I don't think my husband would. He'd be like, yeah, why would you even think that anyway? And I'd be like, yeah, right. So yeah, I don't think anybody's getting their feelings hurt anymore about that. So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all good. Isn't that weird how this is suddenly backwards and it wasn't when we started?
Yeah,
That's
I
weird.
know. I don't know.
Hmm.
I do not know.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know
Jess
either.
said that he's
It's
sitting
okay.
right there. Oh my. Okay. Well, let us just apologize for all of the things we've been talking about because he's probably like, you
Ah.
ladies are just old and yeah, senile and cray cray. He said, thanks a lot.
Hey, if
Yeah.
he can play. I mean, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen because we won't hold back. We'll just tease Joanne. Joanne will tease whoever she wants. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
There
much
you
nicer than
go.
Joanne.
Yeah. And you're part of this, Tina, so you can too. So yeah.
I can't even.
Yeah.
I can't plead ignorance anymore, or innocence,
Right.
I should say.
Right.
But
He's laughing with us and looking at his phone. Well, of course he is. Isn't he staring into your eyes lovingly to his, youthful bride? I love you, Jess. Oh, I can't believe you don't want to shower with me anymore. What has happened to us? You look so sexy with that shower cap you wore.
a Betty Boop shower cat.
Yeah. Betty Boop.
My gosh.
Lisa's Hall says she likes her man in the kitchen. Well, don't we all, Lisa? We like him fixing
Heck
something in the
yeah.
garage or fixing something in the kitchen. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Oh, Kim said she likes my
Please. Yeah.
little Fozzie bear. This is all my assorted stuff here. Yeah, Fozzie. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy. Julie just entered the chat. She said, "What did I walk into?" Yeah, you don't want to know. You do not want to know.
I'm backwards for some reason. I have no idea why.
Well, there's that too.
Ever shifting,
Well,
ever
you know
shifting
what it
view
is, I
here.
think, Tina, is your phone screen facing your craft table or is it facing up to the sky, up to the ceiling?
It's facing the table.
Right. So when you go live, what you want to do next time when you go live, either with me or someone else or by yourself, is you want that screen, facing the ceiling.
Mhm.
So you want
Oh,
to
okay,
mount that
gotcha.
in your
I'll have to do
thing
that.
like that. And then you hit that reverse button to make sure that it's filming, not the ceiling and it's filming your table. So that's how you do it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, cool.
Glynis is
I'll
saying
remember
great
that next time.
conversation. Yeah. Well, great conversation. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Um, we're both, oh, Jess said they're both wheezing. They're enjoying us ribbing them. So yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Joanne is the what do I say? Our resident ribber. She's very good at it.
Resident comedian or something. Junk journal comedian. There you go. Yeah. It's hard to make these
Mm-hmm.
junk journalers laugh, but once in a while I can make it happen.
You make me
All
laugh
right.
almost every video, so
Aw, thank you.
you do.
That's
You're
so
always funny.
nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, somebody warned Julie. Julie, don't get involved. LOL. Roseanne said, yeah. Oh my gosh. Jess is trying to change the
Don't tell her
subject.
your
She said
name.
she loves Southeast Pennsylvania. They used to have all four seasons, LOL. So she's trying to get us off the shower topic, Tina, wouldn't you know?
Oh, fine. All right. That's okay.
Oh, Mr. Plants and Crafts, her hubby, is now going to walk the dog, but he enjoyed his time with us. Oh my gosh, I bet he did. Yep. Yeah. He's probably like, well, that's one and done. I'm never watching those chicks again. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, these are Wisconsin magazines that my
Yeah.
I think these ones, I can't remember if these are from my mom or from my cousin, but they're oh, I think it's from my mom. They're called Our No, I have a subscription now. That's menopause brain is acting up. I have a subscription now to Our Wisconsin, but they have such cute little photos from around Wisconsin and stuff. So I love this magazine for cutting out, pictures and making them into ephemera. And they have some good recipes you'd like, Tina. So
Ooh,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
always good.
yeah. All right. I think we'll wrap it up in a couple of minutes here. If anybody has anything pressing they want to share. Oh, Jess said she's no none. Oh my gosh. TMI. TMI. Oh my gosh. Now that he left the room, now she's willing to share all of it.
Ah, here comes the tea. She's gonna share some tea. Talk tea here.
Jess,
We
I
got to talk the
challenge you
tea.
to do a Q&A on your channel like I did, and we can all ask you questions. How about that? Yeah, do a Q&A video. Let's do it. I mean, not with me. You're doing your own. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Jess said she forgot that my mom was in the chat earlier.
Oh.
You know what? My mom has
Joanne's
heard
mom
it
knows how to
all.
get.
So she's 83
Yep,
years old. If she
exactly.
hasn't heard it before, she's heard it. She would have heard it all before, I'm pretty sure. So oh, Julie was wondering if Michigan has a magazine. You'll have to look it up because it's really fun to get these like state magazines. And I want to make a Wisconsin junk journal eventually. So, okay. Sean is going live. So if anyone wants to join her for a vintage haul
Nice.
and hang. So sounds cool. Yes, I will be there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first I'll have to say hello to hubby
Good.
and see if he wants to take a shower. And
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
and then I will tune
No
into your live,
vlogging of.
Sean.
Make sure not
That's
to
going to be a
vlog that
quick, that's
shower.
going to be a hard no. So I will be at the live. All right. All right.
Thanks.
Goodbye,
Thanks for having
everyone.
me.
I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with Tina and me and that you could laugh a little bit. And I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. And please go to Recycled Messages and watch her live right after this because that will be also a lot of fun. And maybe we can
Yeah,
ask her if
for sure.
we can ask her about her hubby and showers.
Oh, yeah.
Betty Boop or none.
Should go
Oh
Elvira
my
or what
gosh.
she do? Yeah,
Yeah, I
we'll
don't
see
know. All right. Well,
about
I'm
it.
going to sign off. I'm going to sign us off, Tina. Thank you for joining me today.
Okay.
I had so much fun. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you for inviting me, Joanne. I love you, sister.
Oh, love you too. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.